Hi, my name's Ian Puddick. Anyone that knows me knows I'm very, very lucky for going out and finding leaks on things.
All right, let's see if we are live, and let's get some background music going here. We got anything there? We can. Yes. 1 2 1 2. How's it going? 1 2. Buckle my fucking shoe. Hopefully you can hear us. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. And yeah, if you can see us, we're in that one at the minute.
I don't be in that one.
Well, we're in that one. I'd cheer up if I was you.
I'm really cheered
because you're alive and people might think you're moany.
It's either that or a whore.
They think that as well. Who is it that thinks that?
Some thing that's waiting outside the BBC.
Some man with a woman's name.
Yeah, who knows fuck all about me, so crack on, sweetheart.
Does said person wear smelly black salopettes?
Yeah.
If said person wears black smelly salopettes,
Yeah.
look at me and wink at me. All right, we having a stroke? Okay.
Yeah, that's the one who knows.
Evening everyone.
Yeah.
It looks like we're getting some thumbs up. Looks like we're getting some. We got some sound. Hello from South London. Hello, South London.
Hello.
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 That's gonna be the new thing. Hello.
Hello. We'll show you where that hello comes from. Comes from a bird channel called Bird Room Buddies. It's really good. You got one parrot in the background. All he says is, "Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy," and then you got one that goes, "Hello,
hello."
That's all it says. Just comes out and it
housekeeping.
It's housekeeping. Hello, I do minibar. Hello. That's what
I come in now. I come in.
I come in. No, fuck off. I'm asleep.
Oh, I come in now.
How many times have we all been there? I come in. I clean room. No, fuck off. I've only been in here now.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. You want wake up call?
Hello.
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 So
Shalom.
Shalom everyone. The time is
22:18. This is very radio.
For those of you that
it?
can't read 24 o'clock out there, that's 10:18 p of the m, and it's Wednesday the 8th of February 2023. We are in the future, aren't we? Well, we are. I judge being in the future by Back to the Future Part 2. They was in 2015 in that, and we thought it was all cutting edge, didn't we? What have you done now?
I didn't.
Name of my fucking computer now has changed again. Brian's Mac Mini 9.
What? It's already
used on this network, and now it's being called fucking 10. This happened yesterday. He said it was 8 and it's gone to 9. Is someone...
Oh.
That's not good.
No, it ain't. The name of your computer is already in use on this network, but
I think unless I've got a clone plugged in and it thinks,
oh dear.
Well, as long as it don't matter, I don't fucking care.
Your messages ain't going up though. The chat.
On the chat.
Still live? Look, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Did you just do that? Oh,
I've just scrolled it. There we go.
Oh, so told you. Got told by you this time. Can't be.
Why can't we move that over some more?
Give me some more.
Give me some more. Give me some more. So first things first. We like this. We need to pour a drink. We're gonna have a drink. I don't want looking at that camera.
I know. I keep.
We will look at that camera.
There.
We can look at that camera. Oh, let me do something. Hold on a minute. Let me just set up my switcher from my phone. Yeah. I'm still looking at it now.
Name drop.
Fucking cunt. Yeah,
Hello.
don't drop names. Hello.
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 Hello, my friend.
Right, let me just go to the ATEM switcher software on my mobile phone.
Who is he? What channels are we live on both?
We're live.
BHB and BHTV?
I'm not sure if we're on both. Let me check. Let me just check that for you. Destinations. No, we're going live just on BHTV. Notice I got rid of the plus. I feel that the plus in the LGBTQ plus may just mean...
Hello.
Hello? Pedophile? Hello? It may just
Oh, apparently you're homophobic as well. That's what Paula Mann said. I was like,
okay.
let's get Kyrese on the phone, shall we?
I'll tell you what.
And
Look. Let me be really honest with you. I don't have to
Idiot.
do this, but I will. I actually make jokes about gay people amongst my close friends. I go, ha ha, fucking gay cunt. Right? I do things like that. We all do things like that, but we don't want to admit it. Now, for me to genuinely be homophobic, to me that means I want them all dead, get away from me, move to another country and blow it up. To me, that's what being homophobic is. That's not what I want. I've always said, I don't get it. I really don't. I tend to sway more to thinking that it could be mental illness. It could be. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying in some cases, I think it is. Yeah, but I've also said that I'll stand by, look, if you are who you are. I'm not homophobic. I've spoken to gay people. I had a gay manager, for fuck's sake, for how many years? So if I had that much of a problem with it, I wouldn't have been there, would I? Do you know what I mean? So...
Yeah, shush.
So shush. You fucking noise.
So why would you ask Ricky to come around and do his voice reel?
There you go. You've got a gay geezer coming round. He's going to fuck me up the bum. It's a joke.
Donations welcome.
That's all of a sudden I start coming in at number one. Yeah, and there's all kids in my video. Oh no.
Deja vu.
Oh, mate, getting deja vu. It's getting really strong now. Getting really strong. Thanks for the support. That's just a little clue as to spreading rumours.
Yeah, boring slander.
It's fucking boring. I can take the slander. Fuck you. Don't bother me. You know what I mean? You want to cry over it? It's up to you. I'll fucking sue you. Sorry, I made you jump.
You did. Can you scroll your messages now?
I'll scroll my
Thank you.
messages now.
Oh,
we don't know who they're coming
scroll them
from.
right
I have to
down.
fucking pull that over like that while I fucking...
Scroll them down.
There we go. Is the sound all right, everyone? Is everything sounding all right? What's that? Kidnapped by Prince Andrew. Andrew! What's that?
Oh, no, I just saw a message. Didn't understand what it meant. Oh dear.
Good evening, guys, to Marie, NE21. Is there a pebble dash in there somewhere? Did Brian see picture of the mystery old man found dead with an AA book? Looks like some of the Sydney Cook pictures you showed before. I've not seen this, no. I say things like that all the time. Yeah.
Look, gay bashing is fun and I'm gay.
Yeah, see? There you go. There you go. Do I actually believe, I think we should kill them all and get rid of them? No. Well, why do I give a fuck what you do in the bedroom? Yeah? What you do is up to you. I just don't like all that and throwing it up in my face. I just don't like that bit. That's the only bit I don't like. But I realise that today's gay person is very different. They look like me, you and Nikki, this cup.
Jasper.
And, Jasper. You know? So, you know,
Yeah,
if you believe
shush.
that about me, you'd be wrong. You're wrong. I'm a Christian. I'm not supposed to be. I'm not all for it. Like, yeah, go on, go and fuck each other up the arse. I'm not for it. Like, but I'm not gonna be like, I don't like you because you're gay. I can't talk to you. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's fucking stupid, isn't it? In today's age, like, it's just fucking ridiculous. So, crack on. I don't care. I don't care. It is what it is. Exactly, Shell Bell. I won't repeat what you said, but exactly.
Who dat?
All that.
Don't even give it the...
Yeah, it ain't worth
attention
it.
it
It's what it
craves.
wants.
It's
It wants to annoy
embarrassing.
me at the minute because it's calling her a whore and being a dickhead. So it's like, carry on, mate. Just carry on.
Whatever.
Carry on. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't going to do nothing about it. I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to do nothing. You're not important. Nothing that comes out of your mouth is important. And I realise that. And I think, well, why waste my energy? I'm better off having a wank. Spending that time having a nice wank. You know? So like, when I'm on my own, I'm better off spending that time not over him.
Jasper.
Ugh, I love those black salopettes. I bet they fucking smell sweet.
Oh, mate. Clammy comes to mind. Clammy.
He's always got them on and these black
Oh.
socks. And them black socks stink. They fucking stink. And them salopettes, they stink. They've done some walking.
Even that word.
He's gone walking about the salopettes.
All right, Jasper. Jasper ain't
Sort
happy.
of fucking salopettes out of my
Salopette you
fucking
off.
face. He probably gets in people's wheelie bins, like he said, and all be in them salopettes, mate. Don't worry about that. Don't fucking worry about it. Macros. Macros. Where's my... What is this? What is this?
Hi, George.
Where's my true switcher? Give me the switcher.
Hi, Dad on Wheels.
Is it changing? Yeah. Why are we getting...
I don't know.
I don't know why we're getting these squares.
Oh, what the... You've probably done a weird
I think what you got.
transition.
I think you got to just hit cut with a... Yeah, I can look at a straight switch like that. Music video. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I'll calm down. Calm down, fucking calm down. Nicola Bulley, what's your view, Brian? Go back. Who said that?
Go on then, pronounce that.
Licia Cabrini.
Cabrini.
Licia Cabrini says, Nicola Bulley, what's your view, Brian? Should we
Funny
tell
you
him?
should ask.
Funny you should fucking ask that.
That's a lovely title for a live.
Funny you should ask that. Let me just pour a fucking drink and I'm going to tell you what I
Yeah,
bloody
little.
well think, okay? I'm going to tell you what I think, and I think most of you are going to agree with me.
I'm just looking. Let's see. Hello, Dad on Wheels.
Hello, Dad on Wheels. Hennessy and Lucozade, I'm still at it. It's the same bottle though, by the way, look.
Lies.
Fuck off. Fuck.
Who are you talking
Well,
to?
I told you about going to work!
Don't. Nicky, if he's done it once, he'll do it again.
do it
Jasper's
again.
pull his feathers
He's
out.
pulled his
The
feathers.
dogs
Dogs
are
are-
crying.
dogs are
You've got a black
crying.
eye. We can all see it,
We
Nicky.
can all see it, Nicky.
Funny enough, I was like, do you want my mum's number? And she
Yeah.
deleted all the comments. Funny that.
It's funny that.
Fucking tramp.
I told you though, when she
I
fell
know.
onto that fucking spike.
I fell into a Jasper's bird cage. You have no idea how close.
Mate,
close is that?
you nearly
I
lost your eye. The bruise was here, right? And it was a round little tiny bruise and it was right here like that, one of them. You know? One of them. Imagine doing
I
that,
could
but
show you a
bruising
picture,
it.
but it's vile.
Yeah, no,
it's really
it was bad.
bad.
I've got some pictures
Is your
like
mum
this.
single?
I've got
She is actually.
I've got some.
Go on, Janice. She'll be like that. Fuck
I've
off.
got some pictures on my WhatsApp of her,
Oh,
like right after it happened. Looked like this.
No, it was that.
All close up. With
I
that.
was. I can't talk in a minute.
No, but you could have lost your eye there, so
I
you're
know.
very lucky. You know, we can laugh about it now.
That was vile. Fucking vile. Never had anything like that. Always
Hello.
wanted a black eye.
What's that?
I've always wanted a black eye. You know when like at school kids would have black. Like, oh, wall, fucking wall.
Oh, we can fucking sort that out for you.
Next rumour coming up.
Next rumour. Oh, he's a wife beater.
Oh, he likes to beat a whore.
Oh.
I love all these whore and slut comments. It's hilarious.
Cunts, aren't they? Coming from fucking Salopette wearing fucking
Coming from all these single people in the world.
smelly sock
Thanks.
man, so embarrassed of who he is, he calls himself Will. It's a girl's name, and it's not his. Where's your vodka?
Oh, it's here.
Come on, come on,
You seen that?
come on. Seen that?
I've seen
All
that.
logoed up now. Don't know if you can.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see that.
Who do you love? Me.
What's that?
Oh, you ruined it.
I don't think so.
He's lying.
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Jasper. Hello.
hello.
Oh, he's eating, bless him.
So we're gonna get to
Yeah.
Nicola Bulley case in a minute.
Yeah.
Because there's something not right there, and I think everyone see it.
There's loads of conspiracy theories about it. Really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. Loads.
Right, well, let's.
Look, don't lie, you poked her with your dingaling.
Yeah.
Ding dong, rather. Oh, dear. Oh, look, Georgie. You
Georgie,
should make her a mod.
where are you? Is she in now?
Scroll up, yeah. Oh, you can't because you're on Restream, aren't you?
I will though. I'll make you a mod after.
Oh, I can't
Do
do
it
it.
through YouTube.
Yeah. The YouTube.
And she probably don't want to be a work. Fucking
Oh,
work.
she loves it.
Come here, fucking work.
Watch her come in and go, I'll do it. With her little fisherman trousers on. She'll be like, oh, I'm up for that.
Hennessy and Lucozade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Hennessy and Lucozade. Yeah.
Stating the obvious, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Great. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the podcast. Let me just move that file.
Oh, Lucas, if you want to sponsor.
Yeah, but put the fucking sugar back in it. Like, put it back normal. Remember, it was a glass bottle, had all the dots over it, and you pull the orange stuff off because you was a rebel.
Pulled the orange back. Cheers.
Pull back the orange. Cheers. Happy New Year.
You whore.
You fucking whore.
Have you got music in the background or anything?
I haven't at the minute, no, because I was going to...
Okay.
Right, let's have a look at this together.
Hello.
Hello. And see what we think. And then after I do that, we can put the comments up there and we can make them massive, not fucking massive.
It's exciting, isn't it, people?
It's exciting, isn't it? We can do
Have
this
your
together.
seats, are you?
Right, so
Hello.
let me swap over the goat wheel.
I fancy McDonald's. I knew that was coming. Dan on.
Right, so I think we need a little version of us in there. Don't you? Watching
Always.
this? We're watching this.
Couldn't get enough,
Let's put a little version of us in there.
just in case you don't.
Oh, that's too big. That's too big.
She cried.
She cried. Stop, that's too big, she cried.
But
Right.
she was a whore. She could take it.
She could fucking take it, the bitch.
I'm going to get a jumper that says whore.
Yeah?
Question mark next to it.
Can I wear it?
And on the back it will go, hello.
Hello? Hello? So first thing, the first thing here, right?
Let's go.
Let me just do this disclaimer up front. Anything that I say here today is pure speculation, and I could be wrong.
But
But
a lot of people are saying the same thing.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think. But in all fairness, we said this before the others, and which is why
We saw this when it first
we've
came
had to
out.
go live about it. Actually, watched this interview the other day, and I was like, something not right here. There's something not right with him. There's something not right. And then at one point in the interview, the first thing that I'm looking at here, right, when I'm looking at the visual, is this feels a little bit. Now, I'm not saying this is what it is, and if I'm wrong to the family, I'm very sorry, right? But I know the world of press, and I know it ain't straightforward, and it ain't always what you're seeing sometimes. And I will always come back to Andrew Ash as the example of that, right? Which I think is a perfect example, really, because they've still got him out there as true, right? So when I look at this now, it's the typical. We all know it's cold out, don't we? This is the typical wintry scenario, standing in the spot where it happened, forestry behind him. Now just look at his clothes and what's been, it's almost like he's been styled to do this interview against this backdrop. Do you see what I'm saying there, Nick?
It's very Freeman's catalogue.
It's too fucking coordinated, and he's got the, you know, it's cold out. Oh, I've got the bloody woolly hat on and the scarf and that. You know, it looks a bit cliche, and it just looks a bit fucking. It's either scripted, I feel, right, or he done it.
Do you know what
That's what
jumps
I
out at
fucking,
me?
That's what I think.
When I look at his face, that doesn't look like a bloke that's been up 24 hours worried about where his wife is.
He looks like he's
It
had
doesn't-
plenty of sleep.
He looks like he's had makeup.
Yeah. He's had sleep. He's got no bags under his eyes.
You'd look
he's
like shit.
He's shaped up all his beard and all that. Like he knows he's going on telly.
You'd
And then he's colour coordinated into the fucking background. And to make it even worse
Yes,
than that,
Jasper.
he looks just like this fucking cunt, Chris Watts.
and someone compared that on
He looks like this
TikTok.
bloke.
Yeah, look.
He's very much like Chris Watts type character. Do you see it there? Look here. Now, I remember the Armchair
Hello.
Detective talking about this.
Yeah, we watched this.
All
didn't
he
we?
fucking spoke about was his case, and he came up with some good points. But the Armchair Detective is very good friends with Colin Sutton, who's on the Levi Belfield documentary that I played you the other day, Levi is Evil, where one of Levi Belfield's friends is saying that Millie got taken under Walton Bridge. Now, DCI Colin Sutton, who fucking was supposedly solved that crime, is best friends with the Armchair Detective and was doing seminars with him. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting, because I said, how comes the Armchair Detective don't know nothing about the mole care notes and Millie and that, if he solved the case? Well, I don't believe he did. He couldn't have done, because he's associated to the mainstream documentary that went out that says Millie got taken under Walton Bridge, and Belfield had a flat at Walton Bridge. That's the first I'd heard of it. So this could be bullshit, but I am likening this guy here to him. He's the same sort of same sort of shape, you know, like the typical white husband of today. And he'd be dressed up. If it's cold out, he'll have a fucking woolly hat on, and he'd be doing all this, driving about in a little fucking dropping the kids off type, you know, like one of them. There's a billion of these out there, these people.
Can you open another tab
Yeah,
while I remember it?
yeah.
I think we should Google Company's House with their names and see if anything's... Because they're saying that he's got rid of her and she's gone abroad. That's what I'm saying. There's so many conspiracy theories.
Right, what we said the other day that jumped out as well, when you brought this up, we said, has she got any insurance policies against her?
People,
Like,
yeah, a couple of people. It's an
and is that
insurance
true?
job.
There
yeah,
is.
apparently, but you can't tell with people. That's what I'm saying. It's all what a lot of people are saying the same thing.
and what does this guy do for a living? Does it
Apparently,
tell
he works
us?
from home, and someone put on there he's an out of work actor, but then I don't know. I don't
An out
know.
of work actor.
But you don't know. Anyone could be saying. I don't know who's saying it. I didn't see the name, so you can't take.
So I mean, we'll go to the public on this one. We'll look to the comments on it.
What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing?
What does anyone? Can anyone fill us in on what this geezer's job is, or does anyone know anything here
Deal with
about
her
that?
business.
Because we're in a lot of different stories about that. But
Oh yeah, actor. I think she's dead now. Oh, and also, while I remember that bit where we saw, and the one camera that would have seen her, the CCTV wasn't working. And where have we heard that before?
we've
Brian?
heard that many times before, haven't we? Millie Dalla. The
one
camera on the
camera.
Bird's Eye building
The
would have caught
one.
it all, but it was facing fucking wall at the
The
time.
the one that was facing her on the bench, apparently it was on the back of a caravan park. Didn't pick it up. It was the only one.
Ridiculous.
That's a bit of unlookness.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, listen, when you get scenarios like that and they lead you to dead ends, also the friend getting on the bus, the Millie thing, it was the sister's best mate. You'd have called out to Millie. You see how close we were to. He'd gone, Millie, I'm going that way. Get on the bus with me. There's one coming now. But no. She got on the bus and then, I never saw Millie walking down the road before, and as it turns out, nothing.
You think that'd be weird?
And then the Bird's Eye camera would have caught it all, but it's facing the wall on a timer, so he must have went, we've timed it just right. Millie's coming up the road, and the camera's about to turn round. Why haven't we got him before or after? Yeah, on the rotation. He had to have been there before. There you go, bullshit. So, once again, dodgy fucking CCTV camera leads you nowhere, dead end. There's problems with this case.
Oh, I've remembered what we was going to talk about.
Well, what was it?
Sam Smith.
Oh, fucking hell. Right. Now.
So no, that's anyway. Play this. But Company's House.
All right,
well.
let me just get this out of the way. There's a gay that annoys me. Sam Smith. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Because people are doing a comparison now. Here's the man of today, Sam Smith, dressed up in a fucking onesie with his fucking moobs hanging out the side, or Andrew Tate. Yeah, we're getting that comparison now. Do you want this
Gary
or do you want
Glitter.
this? I don't want either of them, if I'm being honest with you. I don't want fucking either of them. But Sam Smith, I watched that video yesterday, fucking horrified. I am sick of geezers doing all this. To the camera. Fuck off! Stop it! It's annoying. You don't look good. You look a cunt. Anyway, let's carry on with this. Fucking...
Hello,
Just
Annette.
pack it in, Sam. You know what? Do you know what does me in?
Sam.
Pack it in, Sam. You can actually fucking sing, you cunt. Stop being pushed about by these fucking record companies, right? What I don't know what one
You're
we're
on
on.
that one, aren't you?
This one. No, that one. We're on that one.
Oh, okay. My bad.
We're on that one. Stop being pushed about by these record companies and whoring your fucking life away like that. I'm sorry, it's
And the
disgusting.
devil.
You don't even look good like it. So stop it. Go back to wearing a suit and singing well. Yeah? Just do that. Pack that shit in. You're going to get no respect for it. All these fucking silly little LGBT fucking hoo-ha is going to be over one day. I'm telling you. And it's all going to come back to bite you. Stop wearing that fucking shit. I watched it. It made me fucking uncomfortable. Sorry, but it's wrong. And you're not even slim. You got big fucking dirty legs, man. And you're boom, boom, boom. Like it's all sexy. It ain't sexy, man. Please pack it in. Please pack it in. My message to Sam Smith, you're a fucking good singer as well. You've got a good voice. You fucked it now. You fucked it. Don't matter how well you sing a song now, everyone's going to go, look at this cunt. Yeah? And this one.
Hi, my name's Ian Puddick. Anyone that knows me knows I'm very, very lucky for going out and finding leaks on things.
No, well done, Puddick. Well done for going around and finding leaks on things.
Thanks for your support.
Thanks for your support. So let's let's play this.
Brian's channel got taken down.
Let's play this and say, I don't give a fuck, take the channel down. I'll come back again and again and again. I've done it for the past 10 years. Nothing's going to change. Fuck off.
Right, let's go.
Right, let's go. Go. Here we go.
Her phone was found at 9:33.
9:33?
Yeah,
Are you
reading the
fucking
message-
joking?
I'm reading the messages.
Oh.
Daddy won't go to the candy
Yeah, this
I'll
is...
say candy shop.
Oh,
Party
man.
shop.
This is fucking... All right, let's watch
Anyway,
it. 9:33? Really?
Can someone put the message
Right,
back up? So about a phone. A phone was found at 9:33.
Right,
They
right.
showed a picture. Of,
I'm going
I
to go
don't
out.
know.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. Then, this whole thing is fucking set up. It's bullshit. It's Sarah Everard all over again. I know it's not a copper, but I'm telling you, right? I'm fucking telling you, this is bollocks. 33's up in it again. That's not a coincidence.
I just can't believe that
Right.
that we're a week on, and as yet, it seems like we're no further on. It just seems absolutely impossible. Just
Freemason.
like a dream. Just cannot get my head around.
Is
He's a
Any of it.
Freemason.
I mean, you left.
Just can't get my head around it. Right. Now, at the minute, he's talking, right? He's trying to keep the eye contact going because he knows he needs to do that to some extent to be believable. But what he's got is ramble. This is not real. If she went missing, yeah, I'll be screwed. I'll be, what you fucking... Mate, all the while you're standing there talking to me like a cunt, we're not finding her. Right? You wouldn't be like controlled like this. It's like this geezer's already trained in the world of PR. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I
You're
mean.
trying to make sense of the census, aren't you? It is
You
just
get
such a
upset as
mystery.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. There's just no.
He's this
He don't know
out.
what to
He
say.
don't know what to say.
doesn't know how
He's
to
out of his
respond.
depth and he's fucking lying. There's two answers here. This is either made up, i.e. Andrew Ash, because it does happen, or he done it.
Every
Fucking sue me.
single scenario comes to a brick wall.
Real
Every
people
single
don't
one of
act
them.
like this.
And then all we're doing
Look.
is sitting there going round and round and round,
Round and round, like
going through every scenario,
Every scenario.
and then go back to the first scenario again and do the whole thing again.
What does that even mean? Every scenario, and then we go back to
It's
the
Mark
first
Owen.
scenario, and we do. Is it Mark Owen? In
Well,
fucking, is it?
And then it's just all day long. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing.
Right. Now, please have a look, everyone.
Why are you smiling?
Right. We've all heard of Jupiter's Delight, haven't we? Right, let's just go back a couple of seconds. This is Jupiter's Delight in its full fucking glory. All right? Now, and listen to what listen to what he says. There's nothing in it. He's got nothing left and he laughs because he knows he's lying. Watch.
Comes to a brick wall, every single one of them. And then all we're doing is sitting there going round and round and round, going through every scenario, and then go back to the first scenario again and do the whole thing again. And then it's just all day long. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing.
He's smiling.
No. Your bird's gone. Someone's raped her, fucked her, cut her up into bits, right? Poured acid over her, probably. You ain't seeing
Wow.
her again. Yeah, probably. Right?
No,
If
no.
this is what to
If
be
that's what you-
believed,
yeah.
and we're going round and round in the first scenario, in the second scenario, and then back to beginning again. It's like you just wouldn't. Would you act like this if someone you loved had gone missing?
Why do these people never have tears in their eyes? I'm not saying like
Yeah, because
all men and women have to be emotional, but there's no.
Well, if you give a fuck, you would be,
You would,
wouldn't
you'd
you?
start-
You'd
you'd be
either
like,
be like that
I
or you'd be
can't-
angry. Or
yeah,
you'd be
you'd-
floating about between the two going, I'm sorry, mate,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
can we
wouldn't you?
cut this? I've got to get back
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, but
Yeah.
none of that. It's like okay, let's do another take.
Yeah, that smile there, this is wrong, mate, sorry, right? Look.
Mm.
And then go back to the first scenario again and do the whole thing again. And then it's just all day long. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing.
He's like, he's...
His eyes would be puffy.
Look,
Yeah.
even hanging on the end. He's trying to hold it together. I'm sorry, but I am not
right.
fucking buying that, man. Emotionless. Well, we've just got to look at the comments here and that. Like, we're all in agreement here, aren't we? I knew we would be.
Loads of people have said it.
This is about as real as Andrew Ash, mate, and that's my feeling. And if what you said to me earlier was right about 9:33, that's it. It's over for me.
That I'd be hysterical. You would if that's
you
a
would.
partner or.
What gone? The thought of her being fucking raped out by some fucking whoever, you'd be like, I need to find like, you'd be fucking going out of your head. That is bollocks. That's as real as Andrew Ash, mate. That's that. And I'll tell you why they do things like this. Because we need to we need a drama for the UK public to concentrate on until we get to the coronation or we're ready to turn round Andrew's story. I told you what was going to happen there, and it's already happening. It is already fucking happening. You cannot tell me that you don't see it happening. Well, this is bollocks as well.
9:33 is true.
How are you?
Well, this is bollocks then, Masonic.
So difficult, like you say, your focus is on the girls, and it has to be. But
Yeah.
it must be so difficult.
I don't know how I'm coping. I don't even want to actually think about that. Just focus. Just like I say, it's just about the girls. That's it. I'm there.
No.
And the scenario as well really puts the public
Ian
in a
Huntley.
position. Ian Huntley, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
Well, that's exactly what we said. We said this is reminding me of that interview when Huntley comes over and talks, and when they finally catch him. But even that story, there's something wrong now. Right? Even that fucking story, there's something wrong. What, them two tops just left in that fucking fuck off? Fuck off. You just don't go like that. Fuck off.
There for them. I don't want to really elaborate on that. I don't want to take my eye off that.
It must be heartwarming to see the public response. Hundreds of people trying to help.
It's amazing. It is right now. It's the
I
only
wouldn't
thing
say
we can
that.
take. Is
Not fake. Go on.
No, I was just going to say, like, I'd be like, no offence, I don't give a fuck about the public. I just want to find my other art.
Fuck
like,
the public. Just don't
and
be
I don't
find
mean
my
that
fucking other
horrible.
half. Yeah.
But I'm just.
I ain't got time to sit here
I ain't
worrying
got-
about what the
yeah.
public think. I need to find a bit. You know what I mean?
It's what I mean. I'm really glad. It's like, if I do a GoFundMe, I could earn. Do you know? That's how I see it. Brains ticking into thinking, oh, the public are on my side. That's good.
I don't believe
I'd
him.
be like, do you know
I
what? No
don't
offence
believe
to him,
him.
I can't feel.
And I'm
anything.
really sorry if I've got it wrong. I'm really sorry, but I come out of TV land. I've seen how it goes. There's something wrong here. And the timing of it, well, we're coming up to the fucking coronation, aren't we? So let's distract the public with a big its own UK murder, because everyone will be looking over here until we're ready. Just before the coronation, we're going to turn it round for Andrew, right? This will be a distraction story. They must have them. They must use them. The police, Levi Belfield was a human intelligence resource, published and printed in the mainstream media. And they were saying that hindered why they got him. It took so long to get him. I don't believe he killed Millie either. I'm sorry, I just don't. That we're having a lot of lies told to us. But a scenario like this puts us, the public, in, makes, oh, you're bad if you don't believe. I don't fucking believe this bloke. I'm sorry, I don't believe him. And you wouldn't fucking smile like that. Let me play it again.
His hat looks like he's got a swirl on it and all.
Yeah,
Someone just put it's number 6. So I was like,
Yeah,
I think it
6
looks more
is-
like a swirl.
I'm surprised he ain't there in a blatant fucking black and white checkerboard
Checkered.
scarf. You know?
and then go
Here's my
back to the first scenario again and do the whole thing again.
See, this thing here, this about the scenario, this is left to blind you. Like, oh, we've been doing loads of work over here. All this paperwork's laid out. Been going over the first scenario. God, how can it have happened? And we've been looking at the second scenario. Oh, photos of the road. And we've been looking at... He's done nothing. He ain't done none of that. It's just... looks good. And then... when you shouldn't be smiling, mate.
And
Brian played
it's
the
just all day
sisters
long. That's
interview
all we're
after the
doing.
car
That's all we're doing.
How are you?
Has he got
coping?
makeup
It
on?
must
Told
be
her.
so
He's
difficult.
got-
Like you
yeah,
say,
he's
your
got makeup
focus
on.
is on the girls, and it has to be. But
Yeah.
it must be so difficult.
I don't know how I'm coping.
GoFundMe.
I don't even want to actually think about that. Just focus. Just like I say, it's just about the girls. That's it. I'm there for them.
That makes no sense. That
I don't
sentence
want
makes
to
no
really
sense.
elaborate on that. I don't want to take my eye off that.
it must be heartwarming to see the public response. Hundreds of people trying to help.
It's amazing. It is. Right now, it's the only thing that
He's trying to convince himself there. Like, it's amazing. It is.
we can take is, that
GoFundMe.
level of support is out of this world.
Yes.
It gives us a great amount of comfort knowing that that's going on. They don't have anything else, do we?
Oh, God.
I bet if you
Oh,
Google
God.
GoFundMe,
Oh, God.
there's a page. I bet you.
That's even worse than the other one.
GoFundMe, I guarantee
There's
it.
got to be, isn't there? There's got to be.
For the kids. For the kids. Guarantee it.
Let's have a look. Oh, a book
Oh,
coming out, something.
Yeah. It's what she would have wanted. Oh, I don't even want to.
Well, we got to check these things.
Yeah, I know,
innit?
but I
got
can
to check.
just
You got to check.
see.
You got to check these things. Nicola Bulley GoFundMe taken down 13 hours ago.
He has apologised for getting it wrong. What did I just? What did I just?
I'll drink to that. Come and get some real news. Yes. What the fuck?
That's what like.
If you went missing,
mention
I ain't going to be,
kids.
I'm going to have a fucking mop up. Everyone, can you buy me new studio? Fucking hell.
Just a drone. It's what she would have wanted.
I guess she wanted me to have that
Yeah,
drone.
because technically I could use the drone to find
She wanted
her.
me to have that drone and those Vazen lenses, micro 4/3.
I'll take the drone out and try and find her myself.
That's it. I can try and find her. I can look for her.
That is. I'm sorry. That's why he's mentioned the kids, because now you're like.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
get me wrong. If this is real, I honestly.
I
the
apologise.
kids,
We apologise.
But
there's something
that's
wrong here.
He mentioning that.
Even
It's
the
put it on your
scenario-
heartstrings. You know what I mean? It's two girls. you know
Yeah,
what
they're
I
going to
mean?
get that anyway, aren't they, from us? Because we're not many people are going to go, oh, he's done it, before we know the outcome. But
Loads.
judging by that interview, that's
Oh.
a car crash interview.
The sister has moved in with him to help, and Kitty just said,
The sister's moved in.
There's something.
Sorry,
He's not been the sister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicola Bulley's GoFundMe taken down, and friend Emma. Let's have a read of this. Let's have a look. Let's see what we got.
I can't believe that. I wonder how much it was up for.
Nicola Bulley's GoFundMe taken down, and friend Emma White apologises. A GoFundMe for Nicola Bulley has been taken down, and the friend who set it up, Emma White, has apologised for getting it wrong. The 45-year-old vanished while walking her spaniel Willow along the River Wyre after dropping her children off at the school. Her last known location is a footpath next to the body of water in St Michael's on Wyre.
Where?
Weir.
Oh, yeah.
Her phone was found on a bench there.
I hope it says how much she'd got.
A search for the mother of two, who has been missing for almost 2 weeks now, is currently ongoing in the local area. One of Nicola's friends also set up a GoFundMe following her disappearance, but it has been deleted. What was the GoFundMe for?
For the friend, by the sounds of it. That would probably turn out to be the sister.
Why?
For the husband.
Why is a missing mum an excuse to get money?
Because they're going to use it
To do what?
for the kids, to help the kids.
But the kids ain't the kids.
I know. This is how they're
Why
tapping
ain't
into
the kids
people.
living off of what was there anyway? He don't look short. He
he's
looks like he's
shagging
got a
the
nice
sister.
clean hat on, nice clean scarf. He's not,
He's got a new
shaved
hat.
up. He's got.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's why I mentioned the kids, and they're doing a GoFundMe.
Yeah, play it safe. Mention the kids like he gives a
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, he's struggling. He's a father on his own, isn't he? Oh, look,
The GoFundMe
originally
page-
asking for 100 grand, dropped to 50 grand, then 5 grand.
The
It's been
fuck? What the fuck? What's 100 grand for? It's for the kids. Is it fuck? The kids wouldn't have seen. The kids would have seen.
wouldn't have seen a penny
They
of
would
that.
have seen a fucking McDonald's Happy Meal each out of that at the most.
I'm telling you,
What is that?
it's all
GoFundMe for Nicola Bulley taken down. The fundraiser was titled
50
"Bring Nikki
grand.
Home."
I'm here.
Go on, just
Fuck off.
we can't find Nikki, and you need to send me 100 grand. It's for the dogs. It's for the dogs.
Hello.
Hello.
Jasper.
It's for the dogs. And Jasper needs it. You know, fucking 100 grand. It's got seed to buy. Fucking hell.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Emma White, who's
I
a
can't
close
believe-
friend of Nicola's.
100 grand. Obviously not that close.
Nicola
Fucking
weren't
hell.
going to make a magic return, was she, and get 50% of that
Yeah.
100 grand? I'm all right. I just fell over.
I fell over at
I
9:30.
fell
I fell
over.
over at 9:33.
I fell over at 9:33. And I fell over on this checkerboard blanket.
Yeah, look, it should have been found by now. It's not looking good.
I did.
Tina
Brian,
De Silva.
Brian
Oh
wanted
my
a grand for
God.
computer stuff. I just saw a comment
Delete.
up there. I said, yeah, I asked for it, but did I take it? No, I fucking didn't, did I? Did I take it? No. What did we take money for? For Lola. Yeah? Yeah, there's a difference, isn't there? And when I got the money for Lola, I couldn't even fucking go live. I couldn't even see me face because I was bawling my eyes out. Fucking shit cunt.
But that's what I'm saying about. Do you know what I mean? Why would you not even have a tear in your eye talking about someone that's gone missing? You've not spoke to, you know, fuck all what's happened. Your kids are asking where mummy is, and you've got no. Oh, you know, fucking the public have been awesome.
You're right
Oh,
there,
what the-
Matthew. 369 all the time. They can't resist it. You're fucking absolutely right. There's always got to be a signal in there because these Satanists have always got to let you know what they're doing. It's part of their rule. It's part of their rule. Sorry, but I ain't buying it. Nothing about this is right. And GoFundMe for 100 grand. And, oh, no, we'll do 50. Oh, we'll do 5. You know,
$5 grand.
5 grand. Like, fucking... For the fundraiser has gained backlash online as it has asked for money for Nicola's husband and the search team, which is free.
Oh dear.
Emma White's apology was written in a Facebook campaign called Help Find Nicola Bulley, which was created on February the 5th. When writing this, the page already has more than 12,000 members and sees internet users helping to find the Lancashire mother. I can't stop thinking about this lady and the money that comes along with it. If anyone has any further information, please help us out and kill her so we can claim the money on her insurance policy.
It's for the
The
kids.
description says it's for the kids.
Hello.
Hello. However, Lancashire Police have warned people to stop speculating about the case online and said theories are totally unacceptable.
Oh.
Why are they? What's your
Why are
theory
you not
then?
allowed-
Because you don't know what the fuck's gone on, do you? So why are you protecting people when everyone else is fucking suspecting?
Well, it ain't just us.
Yeah,
and it ain't just them,
us.
and it ain't just the chat.
And
So surely you'd. Why not take that on board?
Listen, let me show you something one more time. Right?
Here you go.
Let me show you, right? I'll tell you why we speculate online and we do these things and we look.
One moment, callers.
The police don't tell the truth, right? The police don't tell the truth and they hack your telephone, right? And then the policemen run and hide and don't ever get brought to account. That's why we don't trust the police and what you say and your excuses and your lies. Got it? Evidence of you, the police, and the CPS, and the way you deal with things. And then I've never seen so many rape cases by fucking police with minors in the past 10 years. You know, you're disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting.
I don't know, it's just. Yeah, like I said this earlier. Go to company's house. Apparently,
Look
his
up-
company's been liquefied or something last
What,
week.
already?
Something, apparently.
So they need to get wise to this company's one because that's fucked the Levi Belfield case up.
Okay.
There's no way he was running around with a hammer killing girls when he was part of bigger
Hates blondes, but married a blonde.
Yeah, kills hates blondes,
Like you.
right? Like whores like you, yeah. And
He's had one drink.
and Millie Dale weren't blonde, even if you want to go there.
Yeah, I know.
Freemasonic Police Corporation are involved. Of course they are. They always are. When are we going to get rid of these police and get fucking something new going, man? Because these people tell lies. they're racist. You know, they've all got names with cock and dick in them and shit like that. They're just fucking idiots. They're just idiots. Yeah, it just reminds me of this Chris Watts case. I mean, I've even got problems believing this case. You know, there's something not right about this as well. It's really strange. I just don't know how someone could kill 2 little girls, stuff them in the oil tanker, and have it all planned out to blow it up. And like, there's another fucking thing that don't make sense. But he's that sort of shape in the face, isn't he? He's very much that sort of
beardy chops. Put a beanie on him.
An English version, yeah.
Okay. That is a profile pic right there.
You know, GoFundMe, you ain't even found the bird and you're already fucking pouncing for money. Nah, sorry, bollocks, man, bollocks. Let's watch it one more time for the bollocks that it is.
I just can't believe that we're a week on, and
Paul and
as
Saul.
yet, it seems like
Partner,
we're
so
no
he's not
further
husband.
on. It's just
I was
seems-
told that they were married.
It just seemed absolutely impossible. Just like a dream. Just cannot
I
get my
was
head around.
told they were
No,
married for
listen,
6 months.
if he was telling the truth, right, then obviously I'm trying to look at it from the side of like, no, you imagine you're wrong though, like he's telling the truth and he really has lost his missus. Like these things do happen, I suppose, but I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I just don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
Any of it.
I mean, you're left sort of trying to make sense of the census, aren't you? It is just such a mystery.
He always looks down, sign of lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dream, yep,
It's
I
just,
said that. It would be a
every
nightmare.
single scenario
A dream.
comes to a brick wall.
Matt
every
Taylor
single one
dream.
of them.
Every single
then
scenario comes
all
to a
we're
brick
doing
wall.
is sitting there going round and round and round, going through every scenario.
So how many scenarios can there be? Woman walks dog by lake. I'll tell you, if something real has happened, then it's come about by this woman always walks her dog. She's alone a lot, and then she tweets or takes a picture and shows where she's at what time, and she's done it a couple of times the same time, and then someone's gone, I'm going to go down there, rape her and kill her. Yeah, that's the only thing that's the alternative, if it's real. But I don't think it is.
And then go back to the first scenario again and do the whole thing again, and it's just all day long. That's all we're doing.
And then the other point that you brought up the other day, phone left on a bench, just been on a fucking Zoom conference call. With who? And who are them people?
They
And what
were
do
at
they see?
work.
And what do they know?
They were at work and apparently her camera weren't on, and the whole point of a Zoom call is so you see everyone. It's like a work meeting.
Yeah.
So why would you have your camera off? Don't know. Maybe she was feeling shy, but if you're at work...
No, she's got two kids. She ain't going to run off with
Strange.
no one. I think this is all made up. And I think it's made up to divert the public just before the coronation of Charles, because they need to just keep the public's mind busy until they can get to that point. Once he gets to that point, he's in. It's done deal. But they're worried about what could happen before, and they've spent 10 years on this plan with Prince Andrew, setting up Virginia Giuffre from 10 years back and treating her like she's a real victim and getting all of the press and the airplay. Listen, I saw Prince Andrew in the Red Rooms with Daniela. The whole fucking country knows it now. But no one wants to talk about it, do they, in the mainstream? Or at least question me and ask me about it. Try and catch me out or something. Nothing. So where's the investigative journalism to do with this? No, they don't want to hear it. They got their plan and they're rolling it out. And it's going to go exactly like I told you with Prince Andrew. You're going to be saying sorry to him, and Ghislaine's going to back him up and say this, and they're just going to print it and everyone's going to believe it. This is what makes me laugh about this fucking country. But the mainstream's still got a lot of power. Unfortunately, they have.
All we're doing.
And people listen to them still.
How are you
Most of the country are going to believe this.
coping? It must be so difficult. Like you say, your focus is
Jeremy
on the
went,
girls,
"How are you?"
and it has to be.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It must be so difficult.
I don't know how I'm coping. I don't even want to actually think about that. Just focus. Just like I say, it's just about the
Focus
girls.
on
That's it.
the
I'm there
script.
for them.
Focus on the 100 grand. and hold it
I
together.
can't really elaborate on that. I just,
Well, he knew about it at this point, didn't he? The GoFundMe was up at this point, wasn't it? Well, it would be. I bet you any money the GoFundMe was up in place when he was going to get mainstream media news coverage, and everyone's going to go, oh, I might give a fiver. 100 grand reached. Yay!
I really wish it'd say how much had been earned.
but I'll take my eye off that.
It must be heartwarming to see the public response. Hundreds of people trying to help.
It's amazing.
Yeah, help catch you out and find fucking GoFundMes for 100 grand.
It is. Right,
I'm so upset. I need 100 grand.
it's the only thing that we can
Hello.
take is, that level of support.
Oh, Dio says he'll sell his boat for 10 grand.
Is out of this world. It gives us a great amount of comfort knowing that that's going on. We don't have anything else, do we?
Well, there's hope.
We're never ever going to lose the hope. Of course.
Yeah, I just knew she was present. Her Zoom call was on mute. Nobody could hear her. They just knew she or
Somebody
see her.
calling, is it?
Well, what the fuck? That's bullshit. This is like, we can't even. There's always weird circumstances. This is just pony.
Of course we're not. But right now,
Like, he's Mark
is,
Owen vibes, this guy.
That was Mark Owen.
That was Mark
oh,
Owen.
when Robbie came round. Robbie came round.
Please go away.
Babe, I'm here again.
100 grand.
I tell you, I'm here again. I got GoFundMe
Babe.
for 100 grand, babe.
she has vanished into thin air. Just it. Just insane.
I think we should watch the sister interview because
Yep.
we've not seen
Let's
that.
do
In this
that.
quick video, I'm going to
do
show
that.
you
I'm
brand
just
new
going to
listening
fucking
to
show you
packs.
something.
So inside
Here's
the pack,
1
you're
million
gonna get over
samples for your
1,700
computer that you
drag and drop
can't
mini
fit
drum
on
patterns that you can
there.
use to instantly make amazing sounding
Yeah,
drum
all right,
loops. All
mate.
you gotta do
Fucking, I just bought Drum Monkey. You cunt. Fucking 300 quid. Go on, fuck off. I'm so angry. Sister. What do you mean, Nicola Bulley, husband suspect? Oh, okay, all right. Well,
Yeah, we're not-
the whole
it's
internet's
not
on the
just
same
us.
page. It's everyone. Don't try and fucking pin that on
Look,
me.
husband guilty, interview
Analysis. Let's have a look at an analysis quickly. Let's see. Look, these lot are good. I recommend these lot. The behaviour panel. I do like them.
Do you reckon they're going to be on yours?
I think they're going to be like. I think they. Yeah. Let's have a look.
Yeah, so this is just an interview with him, the only one I've seen so far. Nicola Bulley went missing on the 27th of January
These
while
lot
she was
are brilliant.
walking her dog. She had logged into a Teams call at 9:01. She was seen walking her dog at 9:10. Police believe she left the phone on the bench at 9:20. The call ended at 9:30, but she did not disconnect. And another dog walker found the phone at 9:33.
Oh
Dun, dun, dun.
God.
9:20, 9 o'clock, 9:33.
I mean, you're left sort of trying to make sense of the census, aren't you? It is just such a mystery.
Yeah, it is. There's just no every single scenario comes to a brick wall. Every single one of them, and then
Here we go.
all we're doing is sitting there going round and round and round,
Do what?
going through
on
every
the chat.
scenario, and then go back to the first scenario again and do the whole thing again, and then it's just all day long. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing.
How are you coping? It must be so difficult. Like you say, your focus is on the girls, and it has to be. But
Yeah.
it must be so difficult.
I don't know how I'm coping. I don't even want to actually think about that. Just focus. Just like I say, it's just about the girls. That's it. I'm there for them.
And the 100 grand.
I don't want to really elaborate on that.
I don't want to elaborate on that because I've got 100 grand in background.
I don't want to take my eye off that.
Don't take me off the 100 grand. Don't take me eye off that.
It must be heartwarming to see the public response. I mean, hundreds of people.
That must be heartwarming to see the money coming in from the public there.
Trying to help.
It's amazing. It is. Right now, it's the only thing that we can take is,
Money.
that.
No, that. He's danced around the word money there. The only thing we can take is that.
Level of support
The support. Thanks for your support.
is out of this world. It gives
You want it to be out of this world.
us a great amount of comfort.
Great amount of money.
knowing that that's
Paying.
going on.
That the GoFundMe's going on in the background.
They don't have anything else, do we?
No, might as well get some money.
There's hope.
We're never ever going to lose the hope. Of course
There's going to be heart. We'll get that 100 grand in the end.
we're not. But right now,
Right now.
it is as though she is.
No, it doesn't make him a murderer. You're right. But I feel this ain't right, you know? Or I'm judging it on how I'd react if that happened to her. I wouldn't be acting like that. I would be grateful that the public would be supporting, but I'd be fucking all over it, mate. I wouldn't be, a bit of a loss, really. She went out, walked dog, and then she was by Lake, 9:33. Stranger found her phone. We don't know who the phone was given to by a stranger. We just know it's 9:33. Unfortunately, we've had backlash on GoFundMe. Listen, someone goes missing, you don't run out and do a fucking GoFundMe, yeah? Simple as that, really. It's that simple. You can really make it that simple.
Is vanished into
So don't fucking moralise with me.
Just insane.
Hey folks, BFG Neil here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Brow and Tab object locators. Now these are great little trackers for the helium network that I've been using for a few years now.
Mate, fuck off.
If you don't know who we are, we're the Behavior Panel.
Hello.
I'm Scott Rouse. I'm a body language expert
Scott.
and analyst, and I train law enforcement in the military in interrogation and body language.
Why do I
And
know
I created the
Mark
number one
Bowden?
online body language course, bodylanguagetactics.com,
I don't know, he looks-
with Greg Hartley. Mark?
Look, I've
I'm
met
Mark
him.
Bowden. I'm an expert in human behavior and body language, help people all over the world to stand out, win trust and gain credibility every time they communicate, including
He looks
some
like
of
he
the
was in
leaders of the
Bucks
G7.
Fizz.
Chase.
Looks like that.
Hey, I'm Chase Hughes. Did 20 years in
I
the
feel like I've
U.S.
seen him
military.
somewhere.
Yeah, I feel
wrote
like
the
he's
number
like
one
a
best-selling
radio
book
DJ or
on
something.
behavior profiling, influence, and persuasion. Greg?
Greg Hartley.
GoFundMe was set up 12 hours
Before she went missing. A couple of people have said this.
before she went missing.
Yep. A couple of people have said this on the thing.
What?
Yeah.
Do not watch.
Oh, do not watch. They said it's not him in the end. No.
I said it's not. Oh, did they really?
Oh.
All right, let me see that, man, because these lot are normally all right. But I have seen them push a couple of official narratives on things before, so keep that in mind.
Former Army interrogator, interrogation instructor, resistance to interrogation instructor. Written 10 books on body language and behavior. Put together the number one bodylanguagetactics.com course with Scott. And I spend most of my time on business.
It's good, isn't it? Some of these concepts they've come up with online and that. Get right sucked in. Behaviour panellist. They've took loads of people apart and actually done quite a good job on some people.
All right. Well, Greg, tell us what you think we've seen in the video so far.
Yeah, so as he starts off, right, as he says, that's all we're doing, you see distaste or disapproval at the sides of his mouth. He's got kind of a heavier set face, so he's not illustrating as much. His muscles aren't moving as much in his face. You got to pay attention to him. But his head illustrates exactly the duplication of effort as he's moving his head back and forth. And we say illustrates, we mean you're punctuating your thoughts or phrases. And we see that as he's moving, indicating some frustration. As he starts that, all we are doing, you see his tongue at the back of his teeth and kind of a sarcastic smile that will indicate frustration.
No, I disagree straight away. I'm moving on. Sorry, I don't indicate frustration. That laugh was Duper's delight. And I'm very surprised at these lot for that not being pointed out straight up. So I would say that this is an intelligence coup, this one. Because they've obviously, these lot get a lot of views, 155k views in a day. So that gets things circulating round and just hints towards the official narrative. So, we can forget that one now. Nicola Bulley, police update was slightly unusual, says missing persons expert. Let me listen to this.
Joining me now is Charlie Hedges, who is one of the UK's foremost experts on missing persons. Good of you to take the time out this Saturday morning to speak to us, Charlie. So the police's main hypothesis then, as we were all heard yesterday, is that she simply fell into the water here. It was a tragic accident. What's your assessment, having watched events unfold?
Well, if that's where's the body then?
Over the last 8 days or so?
That would seem to be the obvious thing to work on, and obviously important to eliminate that by doing the searches if it is not the case. But they will be looking at other forms of evidence and information to look for other lines of inquiry, which has been supported by the press statements from the police. And so it's not just about the river, but that seems to be the most likely scenario at the moment.
Yeah, there does seem to be a little bit of frustration amongst the family that this information was given out by the police yesterday. How unusual is it for the investigation team to give a theory that isn't backed up by strong evidence?
Sorry, we're broadcasting. You can't hear it, I know.
Working on these cases that you don't always get that evidence. It's slightly unusual to
Tune into
release such a
YouTube.
strongly worded statement so early.
What's the channel?
Reading through the detail,
Brian
it does
Harvey,
appear they are looking
E17.
at all sorts of other
Same as this, but
opportunities and
YouTube.
possibilities for what might have happened apart from the one they're particularly working on at the moment.
Yeah, missing persons inquiries
Do
rely
Live on
the
Instagram.
public's help, don't they, so often? Is
Do
there
that.
a danger that the public may now think, well,
Do
it
it.
was a tragic accident, we can perhaps take our eye off the ball a little bit, we don't need to bother looking at that dash cam footage or whatever it might be?
I think it is important to keep those other lines of inquiry open and encourage the public to look for things. Someone might be sitting on information that they think is unimportant, but could make a significant difference.
What about £100,000 GoFundMe set up before the person went missing?
What you got to say about that?
What you got to say about that?
Hello.
So
Hello.
it is important to keep that going and to look at all of the opportunities.
Yeah, of course. Tell me how it works when a call initially comes into police about a missing person. What's the immediate assessment that's made?
Well, it has to be assessed against the information that's already known and the veracity.
When people go missing, I'm not being funny, but there's always pictures of them in a countryside, and all the pictures always seem sort of bit professionally done, or there's a countryside, or there's always a countryside.
With the call ascertained,
The fucking countryside.
Interview to find out exactly what it is that they saw. Sadly, the police will get
Just an observation
from people who are fantasising about what they might have seen or think they've seen things that aren't important. So it needs to be filtered through, assessed, and then move forward, but in a very prompt and.
Just for those of you that are watching on Instagram, we're on YouTube and we're reviewing the Nicola Bulley case. And just to cut to the chase for you all there on Instagram, just have a look at the interview of the husband or the partner. And when he laughs, pause it and have a look at his face. You wouldn't do that if your bird's just gone missing. You'd be thinking about her being raped, killed, what's happening to her, what's she going through? This geezer, he set up £100,000 GoFundMe
through his friend.
Through her friend. The sister.
No, through the she was a friend.
Oh, the friend.
Yeah, the friend.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Friend.
Allegedly.
Friend. So we're just reviewing that. If you want to hear what's actually going on, go over to YouTube. I can't do all this upright stuff. Can't do it. Thanks for your support.
And Nikki has been missing now
Nikki.
for well over a week.
Been missing
what
for
are
a
the
week.
statistics about how quickly missing persons inquiries are solved?
The vast majority are solved within the first few hours. People tend to go and then come back. The next big tranche within the first 24 hours.
Right, so it's not looking good.
When it goes on longer, it is more concerning. But some go on for many, many years without being resolved. As one family I worked with, Damien Nettles, he was 16 and went into the water when he was 16 and has never been found.
Yeah, really tragic. And the average demographic...
Yeah, you really sound like you cared there. You really sound like, you know... yeah, really tragic. So what's your favourite colour, mate?
Of someone who goes
Where'd you have
missing
breakfast?
in the UK.
Vast majority are mid-teens.
Yeah, YouTube,
unrest at home
BHTV.
or in their care situation go missing very regularly. The spread across the country is
that angle
fairly
if you see
broad,
it.
and most other age groups are fairly evenly
Yeah.
distributed. The last data we have that the police had in 2021 was the 266,600 plus. calls for assistance in relation to missing persons.
And this case, then, from everything you've said, is pretty unusual, and the police. It almost seems like a floundering a little bit at this stage. From all your experience as a police officer and as an expert in missing people inquiries, what happens at this stage on day 9?
Well, it's reviewing the evidence and the information that's available, making sure they're covering all of the relevant areas, reviewing the search activity to make sure that has been properly done, there's been a huge amount of effort put into that in a very, very difficult environment, incredibly difficult to search rivers with this level of certainty. But it's a review process, looking back, reflecting, and trying to identify any new lines of investigation and inquiry, and also being able to fully understand everything about Nicola, her life and what have you, which is difficult for the family because it needs to be intrusive, but we need to fully understand what's going on to see if there are any other reasons why she might have gone missing.
So, again, if this turns out to be real, I apologise. But I know how TV world works.
What I love about surfing
and,
is it never stops challenging.
You know, like the interview with a husband. I can sort of see behind the scenes before they start rolling that, before they start filming that. And I'm sorry, but that just doesn't feel real. And he's even coordinated with the background. But the laugh, the duper's delight, that's what done me. And it's not once, it's twice. You know what I mean? You're not going to laugh like that. You laugh like that if you're telling a fucking lie. Yeah? The end. When you're lying and you can't hold it and you sort of laugh. And you're looking at the person, so I hope they ain't clocked to go, you're lying. Worst thing someone could do at that point, you're fucking lying, aren't you? Yeah? We don't do it enough. We should. Yeah? Because that's Jupiter's delight happening there. I'm willing to bet that. And then the money. 100 grand. I know. You know what I mean? Like, there's no getting out of that one. There was 100 grand. For what? We're finding someone. It don't cost money to fucking look around.
It's free.
It don't cost money to go like that with your eyes. All of you, wherever you are in the country. We might spot her if we look round. Where's the money going? As for the kids and, the birdseed. Bullshit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Let's have a look at another one of the interviews then.
Do the sister one. I want to know what the sister said. I reckon
Sister.
Not been in. I reckon the sister's
Let's have a look. Let me have a look at the sister and see if I can see him doing that with her. Husband, missing update. Nicola Bulley, sister. Let's have a look. Again, if we've got this analysis wrong, I do apologise. I really do. I'm not a heartless cunt, but I just don't trust it. And it was that smile, the Jupiter's delight. That's what's done it for me. Sorry.
You pass me them cups, please.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a lot of ice you've got there, Nikki.
Well,
you like your ice, don't you?
It's I couldn't bother to smash it up, so
Oh,
it'll
right.
die
Okay,
anyway.
it's actually mine.
Yeah, that's. Kiss it out.
That's all right. It's fine. Give it here. Very, very dunk. We're stuck in a nightmare, says family of missing woman Nicola Bulley. Mum Nicola Bulley continues, as friend calls it, a living nightmare. And this ain't the friend that set up the GoFundMe. It's a living nightmare. We've had to take it down. I just don't see where 100 grand comes into it, you know what I mean? Someone had a go at me earlier and that, well, he's asking money for a computer. Yeah, I didn't take it. And it weren't appropriate. And
botting the sister.
I didn't do it. He's what?
He's botting the sister. They both done it.
He's botting the sister, says Phil Kent.
He's botting.
They've both done it.
Oh,
well, if she has got an insurance policy on her life, that is definitely something to look at. Plus, they anticipated problems with that, so they thought we'll just do a quick 100 grand with the public as well, just to fucking cover it.
They look Jewish.
Botting.
Oh wow!
Oh,
this chat's on fire today. Oh, fuck.
Bricks at the back. You should raise cash, Bri. Yeah, help me look for Nicola Bulley.
Yeah. Via my eBay.
Go fund me.
Can you imagine? Oh, someone in Australia saying hi to you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
It must be like, what the fuck is
Hello.
this live?
Right, what
Hello.
Are we, hello. Right, what are we watching? What's the latest? New images show missing mum Nicola
Yeah.
Bulley on day she disappeared.
The sister.
We're so grateful
I think she's not been in.
for the SGI team. What's the
No.
SGI team?
Hello, Smash
Police
Hits.
and the community. Friend of missing Nicola Bulley. Is this the one that's done the GoFundMe?
Her name was Emma. That's all I remember.
Okay.
Emma Rowe,
All right.
maybe. Oh,
All right. All right.
Valentine's Day next week.
Oh.
After Nicola went missing on January the 27th at St Michael's and Wyre in Lancashire. Let's get the latest now with our Northwest of England reporter Sophie Reaper, who's been...
Sophie Reaper. You could have got, let's go now
What was the other one?
live
Thundercloud.
to our correspondent Sophie Reaper at the scene of the crime. Sophie Reaper, as in Grim Reaper, at the scene of the crime.
She looks well. Do you remember that other one? Something Thundercloud.
Oh.
We go live to Tracy.
It was
Thundercloud.
Was it Cloud?
Thundercloud.
How'd you end up with a name like Thundercloud?
Thundercloud.
We go now to Kate Thundercloud.
Condor Man.
Story. And Sophie, I think we've still got this sonar search going on, but they're going back upstream, away from that bench where she was last seen.
That is indeed the case, Mark. Yes, yesterday, SGI...
Why are you talking like that? That is indeed the case, Mark. Why are you talking like that?
You are doing very well.
Search team joined...
Sophie Reaper at the scene of the crime.
Lancashire police in trying to find the missing mother of two, Nicola
Fucking
Bulley.
hell,
So
you
just
don't
to
have a bit of respect.
clarified, this river is separated into two parts. There's the part that's tidal, which is where
There's a part of this river that's tidal, who cares?
were checking yesterday, and then there's the part which is you can see behind me, which is non-tidal. So that means it's not affected by the tide. That's where they're checking today. You mentioned.
Oh God, it's all about. Oh, fuck off! Stop lying. I thought you've already searched it, or they've already been through there. She's not in this. She's not in this river. We've read reports on. Not in this river. Nowhere.
The bench there where police believe Nicola.
Do you reckon she talks to her boyfriend like that before she wanks him off? Listen. Listen.
You've gone missing from. That's just to my left here.
I'm going to wank you off now, Mark. If you want to stand to the left here, I will make an arch with my fingers and do my very best indeed.
Today, the SGI have been using that sonar equipment to search in this area of the river, and since around 10 o'clock this morning, the boat has been making laps around this section of the river, obviously trying to find some
What the fuck
answers.
is going on?
Of course, the people most desperate for those answers are Nicola's friends and family. A little bit earlier on, I spoke with one of Nicola's friends, Jill Peck. This is what she had to say.
She set up a fucking...
I mean, there are no words, really. It's one of the situations throughout life you don't want to have to live through.
Hang on a minute. Even she's colour coordinated with the
blend
forest.
in the background.
I mean, there is a bit of blue there poking out, but then don't that go with the
Where?
channel's
That's the microphone.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh, I was going to say it goes with the channel's logo.
It's not a strap-on. No, it's a microphone.
Oh dear.
What?
And we
Drink
are
up,
so
lad.
grateful
Drink up.
to the SGI
We apologise here at Brian Harvey Television.
Sorry. Just the whore in me.
team and obviously the police who are
Thanks for your support.
working
your trousers.
closely with them and the community and just working tirelessly really to try and find out what's happened to Nikki. It's an emotional roller coaster for sure. Need to keep
Mr. T, man, come on.
more than ever as a family
He's
and
put
as
she loves a bit of peck.
friends. We're keeping hope. We're trying our best to stay positive. We want to bring Nikki home.
Yeah.
Her two little
Bring
girls
her home.
need her. They're desperate for her back, to cuddle them in at night. And obviously, we just need some answers. We need factual facts. We need evidence. Anyone that's out there that feels they may have dashcam footage. There's a section of road that we're missing, Geistang Road towards St Michael's, and we just need some answers.
Yeah. And so, well, the search does continue for the 45-year-old, and as we just heard there, until they do get answers, Nicola's friends and family are going to continue to have hope that they will find the mother of two.
I mean, if it's real, I do genuinely hope they find her, but I just think this is, I don't know, man. I really don't know what to think. Where is she? You know, where can she be? And our police ain't very fucking good, are they, at fucking finding anyone?
And Sophie, just to indicate
till it's too late.
Okay, what the team is saying about the length of time.
I just feel there's some. So even her, look at her now. Look, even the newsreader is going to blend into the background. She could have had any colour coat on, but she just happens to be wearing green as well.
No, just to search this extra.
Everyone's coordinating with the main shot from the scene of the crime. For me, that's a problem. I'm sorry.
Section upstream.
She's not dead. She's in the shower. Listen, this is not Dynasty. Dallas.
Sorry, Mark, I just lost you there. I think you asked me about the length of time that they're spending upstream.
Yeah.
If that is indeed the case, as I say, they began around 10 o'clock this morning. They seem to spend a relatively short amount of time just upstream, but when they reach this section here where the bench is, they've spent around 2 hours going back and forth. It seems they're almost taking it in laps, going around the width of the river itself, just looking for any signs of Nicola Bulley.
I'm in my second home, Allerdale, Scotland.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful here.
God, talk about rub it in people's faces. Hello, I'm just here in my second home. I love to have a swim about 6:15 in the morning. The kids love it.
What's really exciting about
we have 4 holidays a year, and not rubbing it in your face at all. No, I can show you how to do this too.
Here is that last night I took my whole team out. We went running, wild swimming, and then we finished the day in our little truck.
Why does he remind me of Dale Winton done well?
What?
It looks like Dale Winton, if he was still
I don't
alive.
know what you say.
Trading den in there, and I showed them how to
Why are
make
you still
£100,000
watching the ad? You can skip it. Skip-a-doo.
It's
Become an investor.
Amazing time.
Selector.
It's trading with a plus.
Hello.
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 So, I don't believe it. And why should I, after everything that I've seen? After everything that I've been through? I mean, Andrew Ash accusing Prince Andrew, all these people, all funded by Puddick. How can I believe anything that he's ever put on here ever again? Can't believe none of it. What do you think, Nikki?
I want to watch.
Get the parents on. I want
to see the sister. That wasn't the sister, was it?
That was the mate.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the sister and the parents.
Hang on.
We'll
Friend, no evidence she fell in river, and definitely no tennis ball on dog walk. A friend of Nicola Bulley has told Sky News. Is this Emma? I just want to see. Is that not Emma?
Interested in your thoughts after that update from police yesterday. When you heard what the police had to say, what went through your mind?
Let's just take you back to yesterday. So yesterday was a 7-day milestone. It was
a...
Right, hang on. Let me just start that interview
full face
again.
of makeup.
Hang on, wait. Here we go. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
And
now listen.
Your thoughts, I'm interested in your thoughts after that update from police yesterday. When you heard what the police had to say, what went through your mind?
Oh, shit, I've got to take down the GoFundMe for 100 grand.
Let's just take you back to yesterday. So yesterday was a 7-day milestone. It was...
Pause that a minute. She's got a lot of makeup on. Don't get me wrong, some people do like to wear a lot of makeup. I ain't got a scrap on today, and I'm on a live. And if my friend had gone missing, I wouldn't give a shit what I look like. I'd be like, where's me mate? I've got to do a GoFundMe for her.
This
but
looks a bit like she's being interviewed after a bush tucker trial in the jungle to me. Does it not, you? Show Instagram.
One moment, Instagram.
Does this look like you can hear the woo woo music in the
see if I
background
can
there? She's being interviewed.
in.
She's just done a bush tucker trial with Joe Pasquale, and they've just pulled her aside and asked her, you know, how she thought it went. Oh yeah. Look.
She's got mate. Right, okay, you know you don't know.
Oh, I made a joke and it backfired.
Okay.
Let's move on.
I know you don't wear
A roller coaster.
but she's got like highlighter on and bronzer and dark eye. It's like she's gone on a night out. Don't get me wrong, some people are into that sort of stuff. Crack on with your strap on. That's
Better in
not
itself,
judging. But
Mm.
you're
Wake
being
up,
interviewed
I'm
about your
still-
mate.
Yeah, it's true.
The end.
All right, let's go back. Let's go
Just
back.
saying.
Let's go back. Let's get the words of Emma White. Bearing in mind, this woman set up a GoFundMe. I don't know why you'd set up a GoFundMe. It don't cost no money to look for no one.
It's Emma White. Good to see you again, Emma. We keep calling her Nicola. You knew her as Nikki, of course.
Yeah.
And your thoughts.
I say I'm going to make it feel really personal because I did try and get 100 grand.
I'm interested in your thoughts after that update from police yesterday. When you heard what the police had to say, what went through your mind?
Oh, I've took the 100 grand down now.
Let's just take you back to yesterday. So yesterday was a 7-day milestone. It was
It's true though.
A roller coaster in itself. You wake up, still no news. Okay, we'd
No
already
news is good
planned the
news.
7 days. A
Right, I
big
forget you guys can't
media
hear, so I'm
publicity.
going
We
to
were out
pause
there with
this
the
and
banners.
we'll go back
So
in a
then
bit.
to hear just in the afternoon that had driven awareness, influx of calls, that hope was ignited. I couldn't tell you the feeling like something's got to come of all this information. We then get the news bulletin and it comes up with this hypothesis, then that sinking feeling again. And I just wanted to quote, so what we're saying is, what struck a chord, she said the search continues to no avail, and then obviously a hypothesis is on limited information. And when we're talking about a life, we can't base it on a hypothesis. Surely we need this factual evidence. And like you've just both said, that's what the family and us are all holding on to, that we're actually no further on than, sadly, last Friday. We still have no evidence, and that's why we're out again in force.
Yeah, I can sense frustration in your voice. Do you feel frustrated?
This guy's a fucking doctor, isn't he? He just said that to the last person.
Not frustrated, but you don't base life on a hypothesis, do you?
You seem frustrated. You know, are you all right?
Absolutely, you can have hypotheses, but then you need something to back that hypothesis up to become factual.
Do you think it might almost have been better
She's
not
lying.
to have mentioned that? To have just said, we don't have any new information, but we are still appealing for help. We are still appealing for, like they did, dash cam footage and the like, but actually not necessarily saying that that is now their theory.
100%, and I think we just said, we talked to the family, they obviously discussed that with the family. We didn't believe it was going to go into a live news bulletin when it is this hypothesis, so, yeah.
Yeah, you're great friends with Nikki and Paul. What's Paul saying this morning? Did you have a chance to speak to him after the conference yesterday?
Yeah, as soon as we heard, we said, what's the message? And he was just like, keep going,
keep
until
earning.
Just cut it down to 50 grand.
we find something factual.
And you were here chatting to me yesterday, and you were so
was
buoyed
ya?
up and so hopeful because the police had more calls, hadn't they? They
Yeah.
had more information through. Did you get any sense of what that information might have been?
No, all I know, it was a significant influx of calls that they had to bring another 101 team in to answer the calls. So when you hear that news coming from the police, you
Very
think,
nervous.
oh my, there has to be a glimmer there has to be something coming from that today, just to give a line of inquiry to go on. So when the news bulletin came, I thought, we might have found something that we don't know. And we thank everybody that did
GoFundMe.
come forward. What I would say is,
Oh
we need to
my
keep it to factual
goodness.
information.
Oh my
They could have
goodness.
received 100
GoFundMe.
calls on, I don't know, that's not relevant to the case.
Yeah, it needs
it's
to,
not
it
relevant
needs
to the
be
GoFundMe.
factual
Yeah.
information. No, that's a good point. There's been a lot of talk about a tennis ball, and that Willow loved chasing a tennis ball, and perhaps the
Loved
ball
it.
rolled down this very steep bank where we're standing, ended up in the water, and Emma,
Pulls it.
understandably.
Are you telling me you're saying she's gone missing because a tennis ball has fallen into the water and she's gone after it because the dog couldn't get? Is this what he's coming out with?
It sounds like it.
Are you,
It sounds like it. It sounds like that's
there
where...
was a tennis ball. That is the best they've come up
If the
with.
ball rolled in the lake and I was with a dog, I'd say, you've had that ball, that's fucked.
No.
You're not getting that back.
All you do is trigger
Tried to
no.
retrieve balls
Yeah,
as simple
you're
as
not getting
as
that
you would
back.
do on a dog walk. What do you think about that theory?
Willow used to love a tennis ball very
What do you
much.
mean used to? What do you mean used to?
Yeah, let's go back. Let's hear that again.
Hold on.
Let's hear that again.
Understandably tried to retrieve the ball, simple as that, as you would do on a dog walk.
Nodding.
What do you think about that theory?
Willow used to love a tennis ball very much,
right, stuttering.
but it used to disturb the walk, so they haven't had a tennis ball since way into last year. Obviously, a tennis ball, she loved the tennis ball, so she'd always be by you, pestering you for the ball. But it wasn't a nice walk when the dog's pestering, so the ball was definitely no ball.
She's in on it.
OK, well, that's really interesting.
She's in on it.
So
She's in on it. What the fuck was that story?
Let me hear that again.
A tennis ball, and that Willow loved chasing a tennis ball, and perhaps the ball rolled down this very steep bank where we're standing, ended up in the water, and Emma understandably tried to retrieve the ball, simple as that, as you would do on a dog walk. What do you think about that theory?
Willow used to love a tennis ball very much, but it used to disturb the walk, so they haven't had a tennis ball.
Right, so that what I'm getting from it is Willow, the dog, who wasn't found wet, used to love a tennis ball, but they didn't have a tennis ball with them. So why are they making up a tennis ball hypothesis?
And just, how much is a tennis ball?
Not much. Even I can afford one.
Would you really
No.
worry
No, I wouldn't.
worry your pretty little head about getting into
No.
a bank?
Go pound shop.
Treat yourself. Buy a pack of them.
Probably free in there.
Um,
You get free peppers, don't you? Maybe get free tennis balls.
I don't get
in netting.
Right, why would you be like, oh, the dog, oh, fuck, it's his favourite ball.
He used to love a tennis ball.
Why don't it like a tennis ball anymore?
Because the ball was disturbing the walk. But if you're taking a dog for the walk, the ball's a good idea. So
Hold on.
We didn't know there was no ball legs. We don't.
How is it disturbing the walk?
I don't know, because it's where you take the ball if you had a dog.
She's in on it. She's the one that set up the GoFundMe.
Well, she set up the GoFundMe, of course, yeah.
And she's coming up with some bullshit story about a tennis. Can I just repeat? A tennis ball?
Some bungle.
Well, like a pure gold Diamante fucking tennis ball that's been thrown into a water. It's a dirty little fucking 30p tennis ball. You could probably buy a pack of 20 for £1 or whatever.
Yeah, I used to like them.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, because
Not anymore.
It disturbs the walk.
Let me take you back to.
What's the walk for then? Disturbed walk with a dog with a tennis ball in a fucking forest with no one about is fine, I would have thought, wouldn't you? But you don't. The tennis ball hypothesis is bollocks because he used to like tennis ball. He don't like them no more. Well, he can't have them no more.
And at the beginning, when he said, she goes, "Oh, let me take you back to yesterday." That was a weird thing as well. He said, "Oh, let's talk about it." She goes, "Oh, let's go. Yeah, let's go back to yesterday." Like
that was at the beginning.
Yeah,
that was at the beginning.
Yeah, don't worry about it yet. But yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
She's in on it.
Ended up in the...
Well, yeah, she set up the GoFundMe
she's
and
done
then
her
dropped
makeup.
it to 50, and then
She's going to do an OnlyFans. You're going to see her everywhere.
water, and Emma understandably tried to retrieve...
Probably see her in the jungle. You can see her in the jungle.
Oh, she's got a gilet on already.
That's it.
Hello, babe.
Got your name on the back, number to ring, donate money.
You would do on a dog walk. What do you think about that theory?
Willow used to love a tennis ball very much.
That's a weird thing to
but
say.
it used to disturb the walk, so they haven't had a tennis ball since way into last year.
So you and Nicola sat down, had a conversation one day about, I can't take that tennis ball with me anymore. Why not, Nicola? It's disturbing the walk with the dog. She knows all about it. We've spoke about this, haven't we, many times. Can't take that ball no more. Can't take that ball with me no more.
Obviously, a tennis ball, she loved the tennis ball, so she'd always be by you, pestering you for the ball.
Dogs like a ball.
But if your dog likes that, you would carry on doing
it. You wouldn't take
You
it
wouldn't
away.
Just be like, no, it's disturbing my time to walk.
Yeah.
It's the dog walk. That's the clue's in the title.
Ball deprived.
It's not your walk.
Maybe that's what the fucking 100 grand was for.
Oh, tennis balls.
They were just going to go mad with tennis balls and go, look after that dog. She's been through a lot.
But it wasn't
That's
a nice walk
Jasper.
when the dog's pestering, so the ball was definitely no ball.
That's bullshit. That is the most bungle.
She's in on it.
Yeah, you're in on it, all
She's
right.
in on it.
100%.
Well, that's really
Either her or the
interesting.
sister.
Actors.
I know how annoying it can be.
No, that's an actor's
Hold on,
nod.
what was annoying?
Look,
What did you just say? He just said something. How can I? That's
What do
annoying.
you think about that theory?
Willow used to love a tennis ball very much, but it used to disturb the walk, so they haven't had a tennis ball since way into last
That is bullshit in that. For fuck off of that. Anyway,
year.
yeah, carry on.
Obviously, a tennis ball, she loved the tennis ball, so she'd always be by you, pestering you for the ball. But it wasn't a nice walk when the dog's pestering, so the ball was definitely no ball.
It wasn't a nice walk.
It was the dog pester him for the ball because it wants to play.
Yeah.
Well, you're horrible, Pete. You're horrible for a start. You know, you can't play with a ball.
Don't cheap. Don't cheap anymore, boy. Don't cheap.
Don't ever cheap again.
My baby.
Good boy.
But yeah.
Okay, well that's really interesting. And as a
That's really interesting. He said really interesting.
dog owner, I know how annoying it can be having dogs obsessing over balls. So you don't.
This is what I was talking about, right? Remember when I said TV people talk to you like you're a fucking child? What was that? I've got to hear that again.
Pestering. So the ball was definitely no ball.
Okay, well that's really interesting. As a dog owner, I know how annoying it can be having dogs obsessing over balls. So you.
I know as a dog owner how annoying it can be when you're a dog owner and you got a ball. You cunt.
How hot?
You tosspot.
Why would you not let your dog play? What the fucking your poor dogs?
Yeah, we're finding out a lot about you through this.
Fucking are the RSPCA involved in this?
Yeah, this is.
Fuck me.
It's the bullshit.
I know what it's like.
Listen, it's the bullshit conversations over pointless fucking facts. Pointless. It takes us nowhere. This, and they're doing it on purpose. They could be using this airtime much better if they really want to get to the truth. Yeah, fucking ball hypothesis. Ain't they traipsed all through the fucking thing already? Why is she smiling? Yeah, Juper's delight again. Juper's
She's
delight.
made up. All right, her hair's a little bit skew with, but she's trying to be all like cash. But please look at her makeup. She looks like she's come out from a dirty night out. Not like that she's worried. No, look, none of these people got bags under their eyes. None of them are teary. No one's stuttering that I don't know where he is. That's what I'd be like.
I ain't lost no one. Fucking look at this. Can you imagine that if I lost someone? You wouldn't be able to see my fucking face.
Fucking Father Christmas. But you would. None of them are like. They all just answer the question. They're not asking him the question. You know what I mean? They're not saying, look, I'm sorry if I'm sounding weird. I'm really missed me mate, and this GoFundMe's not going well, and
Sister's
I really need to get
banging the husband. People are saying on there.
I think that she's banging the husband. I think she's in on it, or she's been. The sister's banging. That's probably her sister's mate. And she's like, you set it up because it won't look so dodgy if you do it. And then they're having a dirty threesome. We're going to get sued.
We got yourself, Darren. Sued for what? Sued for what? And you fucking took it all already? What? Because
I know she's not the sister.
Because it's not the narrative that no one wants to hear. I get it. It's unpopular. But it may turn out to be the truth. Everyone still thinks Andrew Ash is a victim. Can't argue with me, can you really?
She's doing the boyfriend.
Think there would have been a
say what you want.
And finally, what is your message today?
Please send money now.
The people watching this who will...
Let's hear, I've not heard this bit yet, but let's hear the pretend caringness now, okay? The kids are going to come into it, right? Watch, ready? I ain't even heard this yet, let's go.
Share your anguish. They'll share the family's anguish and their desperation that perhaps things are narrowing down now in terms of getting Nikki back. What's your message?
Again, yesterday they said they haven't explored all the avenues. We've got footage missing from Garstang Road, which is just outside of the river where you come into the gate for the walk. So we're appealing again for anybody that has the dash cam footage, any information on that. Then when we've explored that avenue, then hopefully the police can piece a bit more of the picture together. I know
there's something going to be wrong with that part of the story. They're going to be asking the public, right, which they don't want the public to. This is my theory. They would get the public to look for all their dash cam footage, and it wasn't even important anyway. Like they knew something else happened, but to divert you, they get you looking down all your dash cam footage and that, because it looks like we're genuinely
people will
be
coming out in the force today. We've had message after message, and we thank you. We've got routes set up for people to do today. We've actually overnight got. I think you've already shared it. We've got this 10-foot illuminated box that actually drove from Blackpool to Preston last night. It's going to be driving around. It's going to be prominently in St Michael's today, just to raise that awareness. And if someone can just shed a little bit of light to give us some evidence, that's all we're asking.
And it's just a simple phone call.
A simple phone call, and nothing's too small. But then again, don't clog the lines with trivia.
No. And for you,
what a weird thing to say.
Don't clog the lines with trivia.
that wouldn't even come into your head.
Not ruling anything out, no. And we have to. I've always said, my children, Nicky's children, we've got to carry that hope.
My children?
Until we find something, we can't go and tell.
My children.
She said, my
Nicky's
children's
children.
Nicky's children. What
No, my children, Nicky's children. That's what she said there.
Oh. What's that got to do?
That's all we're asking.
And it's just a simple phone call.
A
Isn't it?
simple phone call. Yeah. And nothing's too small, but then again, don't clog the lines with trivia.
No. And for you, you're not
Just only real donations.
ruling anything out.
Not ruling anything out, no. And we have to. I've always said, my children, Nicky's children, we've got to carry that hope. But until we find something, we can't go and tell them. We have a hypothesis.
It's going to be tough for the little girls this weekend, isn't it?
Very, very much so. And we've all been about the routine. So they're going to the clubs and doing what we normally do on a Saturday, and just keeping them occupied.
I'm joined by.
Hang on. What was that?
Good friend of Nicola's.
What did she say about I'm still going clubbing? No.
It's can piece a bit more of the picture together.
Phone call.
A simple phone call, and nothing.
You're not ruling anything out.
Not ruling anything out, no. And we have to. I've always said, my children, Nicky's children, we've got to carry that hope. But until we find something, we can't go and tell them. We have a hypothesis.
It's going to be tough for the little girls this weekend, isn't it?
Very, very much so. And we've all been about the routine. So they're going to the clubs and doing what we normally do on a Saturday, and just keeping them occupied.
Oh my God.
To the clubs, hang on. Is it,
I think she's on about youth clubs,
Oh.
like kiddie youth, but still, like, what the? You just say trying to keep the kids on, trying to keep things as normal as possible. Not, yeah, we're taking them to the clubs, And also, can I just say regarding the dog? When me and you have mucked about and gone like that,
Yeah.
What's Trigger like? He's quite protective of me, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's quite,
yeah.
When you hit me that
Trigger,
time.
yeah. Oh, fucking,
Right.
yeah.
Now,
I'll
are
give
you
you what
telling
for?
me-
Fuck you. Well, I told you back down to work.
But if you was out there with Trigger or Isla
Yeah.
and you disappear, do you really think they would not be looking like they would attack whoever's attacked you? Do you know what I'm saying? They both would. So,
Yeah.
But they found the dog. Was it wet?
No, it weren't wet.
Oh, it weren't wet.
No,
and
it
with the
weren't wet.
harness off and all.
Yeah.
So that to me makes me feel like he's comfortable with the partner. So, go on, dog. Off. Here's your tennis ball. Fuck off. That's the thing I'm getting. Because I know if you went out and you fell, Trigger would go after you. He'd go wherever you went, same as Isla.
Yeah.
So why is this dog not wet if she's gone in the water?
Yeah.
If she's been taken away, the dog would be protective of her. That don't make
Something.
sense.
Yeah, something. It's a dry
The dog was
just sitting there like,
agitated.
I don't fucking know. I was agitated. Who's interviewed the dog? This fucking geezer that's interviewed her. We can see that you're a bit frustrated there, Willow.
The dog. Well, I know. I did a, not to name drop. I did a film once, right, with Midgie, and the bloke went to me, "Can I take the dog away?" I went, "He will bark," and he went, "No, it's fine." I went, "All right, cool." So say he took him around the alley. That dog howled because he couldn't see me. He would not shut. Even a neighbour came and went, "Can you shut that rat up?" And I'm just like, "Look, it's because he can't see me." The minute he could see me, he was fine. So you're telling me, and that's a Chihuahua. So you're telling me a dog that she's got like a Cocker Spaniel thing in it, or
Something like that.
like a gun dog that is a protective and quite intelligent. So that's what I don't. The dog wouldn't be like, "Go on and off you go, love. See you later." That ain't right.
No, just
saying. My opinion. If you don't like it, don't care.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. It is a weird one. It is a weird one. But we're meant to think it's a weird one. But I don't like the 33 stuff and that. As soon as I see that on mainstream TV, I think there's people behind this.
And I reckon.
And then Jupiter's Delight, and they do appear like, if you was to put actors in and do it, they would come across like that.
Yeah. And also, from the sounds of it, she sounds like a keep fitty kind of girl. If she's got a watch like mine, they could track her on the watch.
Yeah.
If I went missing, you could log into my Fitbit and know where I am with my location. So why are they not? That's the vibe I'm getting. Because you know that that guy went on TikTok and put a thing on her. She's got a work page. Apparently, it's been taken down by what some of your comments have been saying.
Yeah.
She had a Facebook page. It's on TikTok. Have a look if you want to go and have a look. And she 99% posts about work, and then every other week posts the same picture: selfie, dog, forest, or whatever it is.
What, same place?
Same place.
So what I said to you
Yeah,
about...
same thing.
No, why ain't that one of their hypotheses?
Yeah, the dog was dry, didn't go in the water.
Yeah.
Do you understand what?
Yeah, the dog would
did
try
I read
and...
Fitbit was in the river. See, what the fuck, man?
The
So
what?
she
The what?
did
The what was in
Fitbit? The Fitbit. That's what I'm
The
saying.
Fitbit was in the river.
You can log into Fitbit and track where the. That's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
Dog was dry. It didn't go in the water. Fitbit was in the river.
But if the Fitbit was in the river, why are they not saying this? Like mentioning it as like, look, we don't know what's happened to her. A Fitbit's been taken off. You would try and tell the public as much info as possible.
She has a Fitbit. She does have a Fitbit. This is creepy.
Fitbutt.
Fitbutt. She has a Fitbutt.
Yeah,
My dog would have attacked 12 men if it fell in there.
See?
Yeah.
Especially her being a woman. Dogs, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Triggers
they're
really
normally
protective. Yeah.
dogs. But, I mean, you have got some dogs that are just shit and we're just like, you could be getting fucking raped and stabbed in the neck and the dog's just like...
Licking its arse.
start to clean his paws and that. You know, you think fucking useless. The dog was getting nasty.
when his ball got taken.
Taking it.
Yeah, because you know it ruins walks when they like to play. Do you know what I mean?
But the thing is let's look into the psychology of even that comment. You got a dog. Most people are dog lovers. If I was going to a forest like that, there's never anyone there. I do it every week. What's wrong with taking a fucking ball? You know, you're even going to be like, don't give a fuck if it comes back with a ball. And that. Go and get that. You know, they like going and fucking chasing a ball. How does that ruin the walk?
How many toys have I thrown at Trigger?
And how is it the dog's walk if it's ruining your walk? You know what I mean? It's not about you.
The Fitbit was not synchronised. Convenient.
Oh, it's just fucking just gets worse and worse, doesn't it? I don't believe this story.
No.
That's my feeling, yeah? My opinion, my view. I think this is all bollocks. And I give you Andrew Ash. And that's my reasoning for it.
And most phones have got GPS on it. So what you're telling me that she left her phone on the bench and it's just been left there. It hasn't walked anywhere. Like she never. That's what I'm saying. If she had her phone in her hand and she was on a Zoom meeting and the dog fell in the water or whatever the story is, wouldn't it have a little trace of her walking?
She didn't go in to save the dog because the dog. They could have determined
Yeah.
whether the dog had the fucking river water over it at one point, and even if it had dried, you know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
And what could happen to her within that couple of minutes?
Yeah. And how long?
Could she swim? Was she a swimmer? What does it say
No,
about
apparently
her?
she was a strong swimmer.
Right, so she ain't died falling in the lake.
But
and if she did die because she whacked her head, there'd be blood or something, so she couldn't respond. There'd be something.
And there'd be blood in the water or
there'd be blood in
stuff,
the water.
yeah.
There'd be something. You know what I mean?
And the last time she was on her phone, it was 9:23. No, 33.
9:33.
When did someone mention that she was missing? That's what I want to know. How long has it been that she was missing? Like, when did this geezer start to think, where is she?
First, Nicola Bulley. First, let's try that then. So let's try.
Because then that's obviously.
Let's try.
The dog can't swim.
Let's try. Nicola Bulley. First reported of missing.
Yeah, what time was it reported? Normally they say that, don't they? She was lost on her phone at blah, blah, blah.
Missing Nicola Bulley, timeline of events, 10 days on since Mum mysteriously disappeared. Let's have a look at that.
This is not right. Oh, God, she is.
Missing on January... Oh, fuck off with your fucking adverts. Peter Fording, fucking forensic expert. Expert at covering up for the old Bill, probably. Go on, piss off, man. You're in my way. Oh, mate, how do we get rid of this fucking geezer?
He ain't got a X there, has he?
Go away.
Oh, scroll down.
Fuck's sake. Try and read it. It just fucking... Right. Missing Nicola Bulley, timeline of events. Oh, fuck off, Google, you cunt. Mum of two, Nicola Bulley, 45, went missing on January 27th in St Michael's on Weir. Right, with her friends, family, police and specialist teams looking for her non-stop since then.
Right.
This is on the 6th of February. Nicola Bulley has been missing for 10 days and her family, including her two daughters, are desperate to have her back home. 45-year-old mum went missing January 27th after dropping her children off at school. Right, hang on. Is that right?
Apparently so, yeah.
What, did she have the dog with her when she took the dog?
Hold on, is your thing's frozen in it?
What?
Your look, that's live in it. Look, we're not moving. No, with the page that you just had up.
Yeah.
We was
it's moving.
No, on the other page that's going live. Have a look at the comments and see if we're still live.
Oh, let me refresh it.
Are we still live?
Have we been taken down?
I think so.
No, it looks like we're still live.
Oh no, you are. No, when you had that page, we were frozen.
Oh. I think we're
Right,
all
go
right
on,
now.
sorry.
Dropping the kids off at school.
Mm.
Since an extensive search operation was launched, but so far no trace of her has been found in a river where police fear she fell. Peter Falding, the head of the private diving team specialist group International SGI. Oh, right, that's who that guy was. Okay, sorry.
Shalom.
Said his team of experts and divers based in Dorking, Surrey, worked with Lancashire police and searched 3 or 4 miles of the river until it got dark. It is a negative search, no signs of Nicola, he said. After dropping her kids off at school. Ain't them dogs as like the sniffer dogs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them dogs are proper intelligent.
Couldn't that be a fucking police dog?
It could be. They're proper. That's what I'm saying. They're proper intelligent. Them dogs.
Let me get a
what I'm
chat up here.
saying.
Let me get a chat up here a minute. Dog didn't bark because it knew. Show the dog.
Gun dog. That's it. Why
Yeah, gun dog.
Why
What?
the heavy coverage? Why are they distracting us from? Yep. Don't think she fell in. She walked. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That could be a police dog.
Mm.
Police dogs could be trained. You know what I'm saying?
That dog would be protecting her, I'm telling you.
That could be a police dog, man. I don't know why. I'm looking at it, and these two, look at them. They look like police. They look like police, man. Like, this is how police look nowadays. Look, she looks like she could be a copper.
Springer Saniel gun dog.
Yeah, he could be a copper.
Yeah, perfect tracking dogs. Thank you, Andy P.
Yeah, perfect tracking dogs.
That's what I'm saying. So when they got the dog, you'd be like, go get her.
Paul
Go and get her.
walking their dog.
Mm-mm.
Right, so he walks the dog with her. So what happened on this occasion then? He just happened to not be there.
He was working from home.
Was this geezer, if it's real, is this geezer hired a hitman to get rid of her and get the insurance?
Who knows?
House crash
Is he
come
in on
in.
it as
He's
well?
like, fuck knows.
Is it a weird... I don't know, that Emma bird, something don't sit right with the tennis ball bird.
You know, we're going to cover the hypothesis is that they're not, really. To me, that looks like an old bulldog, man. I don't know why. And that dog would be trained to sort of linger about, not be wet, you know what I mean? And
Yeah. He'd be looking for her.
look, he's wearing stuff coordinated with the background. Yeah, I see that with the green again, yeah. What's she got on? Sort of. Oh, you going to sleep, Jasper? Going no nights, boy. In a statement released through Lancashire Police, the mortgage advisor's partner, Paul Ansell, Nicola and her partner, Paul Ansell, walking a dog. In a statement released through Lancashire Police, the mortgage advisor's partner... Oh, right, she was a mortgage advisor. Paul Ansell said it's been 10 days now since Nicola went missing, and I have 2 little girls who miss their mummy desperately and who need her back. Nothing about him needing her back. Here is a timeline of events surrounding Nicola's disappearance. It's been 10 days now since Nicola went missing, and I have 2 little girls who miss their mummy desperately and who need her back. But does he not need her back? You know? January 27th at 8:26 a.m., Miss Bulley left her home with her two daughters, aged 6 and 9. Dropping him off at school and engaging in a brief conversation with another parent around 15 minutes later, Lancashire Police has said.
Good night, darling.
She then took her spaniel Willow for a walk along the path by the River Wire at 8:43 a.m, heading towards a gate bench in the lower field. She was seen by a dog walker who knew her at around 8:50, and their pets interacted briefly before they parted ways, according to the force. So what did she do? Did she take the dog with her when she took the kids to school?
Probably had it in the boot and then.
Or has she? Well, did she drop the kids off and go home? We don't know. It's not specific. It doesn't say.
We don't know.
There's things we need to know here, and they're not there.
So, is there not a time of when she was reported missing? Look,
I'm getting to it. To it. At 8:53 a.m, Miss Bulley sent an email to her boss. Right, 8:53, so this is a couple of minutes later. Followed by a message to her friends 6 minutes later. There's that number again, right? We've just had 3, 6, and 9 friends 6 minutes later before logging on to Microsoft Teams call at 9:01. She was seen by a second witness at 9:10, the last known sighting. What, on the phone or there? Her phone was back in the area of the bench at 9:20 before the Teams call ended 10 minutes later, with her mobile remaining logged on after the call. At 9:33 a.m, another dog walker found her phone on a bench beside the river, with Willow darting between the two. What?
What, her and the dog, or what?
Oh, the dog walker darting between the phone.
So why hasn't that person been interviewed?
The phone and the river. Right, so, look, telling us something like that is making us believe, we can only assume, it's like the Belfield thing with Millie, we can only assume she got took there. And now, this is being edged towards, we can only assume she fell in the river. With Willow, the dog, darting between the river and the phone on the bench. I mean, really?
So why hasn't this woman been interviewed, the one that last seen her?
And the camera followed the sonar boat. Hang on, has anyone mentioned the woman who hid her face when the camera followed the sonar boat? She looked right, covers her face, then runs off. It's on Solway 2121 channel. Okay. It could be lying. I mean, you know, you got mainstream involved here. I mean, if she has gone missing and the story was genuine, then obviously I want her to be found and go home to her children. But something's wrong. And the timing. We're coming up to the coronation. I feel they don't want you talking about Prince Andrew and bringing up Savile because, you know, it's getting hot for the royals.
But it's, without sounding horrible, millions of people go missing every day and children go missing every day. Why is this particular story getting the coverage that it's getting?
I mean, don't get me wrong, if she really has gone missing, I hope they find her.
Time.
And I mean that, you know, if the family's real and the whole thing, and I'm reading it wrong, it's just, I know the mainstream media. Nothing goes out unless they want it out, right? I've seen it time and time again, and I can't be sorry for that. I can't be sorry for that. I've been in the media. I know how it fucking works. And it's all about a story. And Ian Cutler's already told you, all the shit he done over 40 years was made up. So why is this all of a sudden any different? Because You're not meant to feel the way we're feeling about it. You're meant to believe what you're being told. And I'm sorry, but I suspect everything I'm ever told. And I'll tell you what, it ain't led me wrong so far.
The woman who supposedly found the phone and Willow, her son takes care of all the CCTV. Hello, Nikki.
Oh, there you go.
It's weird.
It's like...
It's weird.
It's weird. It is. It's a weird...
It's not a normal... They always lie.
And the details of the dog. When I turned up, I found her phone at 9:33, and the dog was darting between the river and the phone on the bench, and it kept doing it. Yeah, it's like a fucking script. Who wrote this? Peter Jukes, the playwright with the cock in his gob, from Hacked Off.
How's your drink?
It's all right. It's good, thanks. I think I've got one more left as well.
Hello.
Then. Hello, Hennessy.
I'm gonna go nights in a minute.
So yeah, that looks like old Bulldog to me. Lancashire Constabulary launched an investigation into Miss Bulley's whereabouts on the same day and appealed for witnesses to contact them. January 28th, Lancashire Constabulary deployed drones, helicopters and police search dogs as part of the major missing person operation. They were assisted by Lancashire Fire and Rescue Service as well as Bowland Pennine Mountain Rescue Team and the North West Underwater Search Team. Local residents held a meeting at the village hall to organise a search for Miss Bulley at 10:30 on Sunday. Around 100 people joined the search. Police urged volunteers to exercise caution, describing the river and its banks as extremely dangerous and saying that activity in these areas presented a genuine risk to the public. January 30th, Superintendent Sally Riley from Lancashire Constabulary said police were keeping a really open mind about what could have happened and that they are not treating Miss Bulley's disappearance as suspicious. Why? I would.
I think it's weird.
I am, but she's not. She looks tired.
That's how he should look.
That's how he should look.
He should look like that. Sorry, that's how that looked to me. Looks like someone that's been up 24 hours.
She looks like she's lost
worried.
Someone.
Yeah.
She looks like she's just lost someone.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you said that bird's lost someone recently, you'd be like, fuck it, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, she's lost someone. I can feel it for her.
She ain't got like nightclub makeup
we look at them
on.
signs on people and that. We don't just take what comes out of their mouth and what's on the surface. We do. We look at people and think, could they be telling? We do. We do it naturally. We analyse. It's what we do. And she looks more like, I believe her. If she said, you know, I believe her more.
Yeah.
But look here. But look here. Nothing gets out unless they want it out. Please look here. Look at the tie. Look at the fucking tie.
Nicola disappearance.
Look at the fucking tie. And look at the microphone that's in front of her. LBC.
Oh, God.
And we had Puddick on LBC. Libica. January 31st, Lancashire Constabulary spoke with a potential witness, a man who'd been walking a small white fluffy dog near the River Wyre at the time of Miss Bulley's disappearance. Her family released a statement saying they had been overwhelmed by the support of their community and that her daughters were desperate to have their mummy back home safe. Not the husband. I've not heard that yet. Even when he talks, it's about the kids. That's what you fucking know saying it's wrong. Miss Bulley parents, Ernest and Dot Bulley, spoke to the Mirror about the horror they faced over the possibility of never seeing her again. Her father said, "We dread to think we will never see her again. If the worst came to the worst and she was never found, how will we deal with that for the rest of our lives?" Now, you know, statements like that is where we don't question. We just go, yeah, fucking hell, man, I feel for him. We done this with Michael Payne, Sarah Payne's dad. Later we found out he's drinking partners with Levi Belfield. Would you have looked at him the same if you'd have known that at the time? No, you fucking wouldn't.
Someone said that apparently someone went missing same day, same spot in 1978.
Right.
It's exactly the same.
Really? That's interesting. 1978. See, if they put CCTV down the edge of the rivers now, because you know that's how a lot of these paedophiles are trafficking children about and that, they use the rivers. There's no CCTV down there whatsoever. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So if they had CCTV down there, which they should, really, you know, doesn't hurt, does it? It would have fucking gone down a treat now, wouldn't it, with this case? Appeal to the public for help. Yeah. So, I mean, if this is real, the mate hasn't helped by doing the GoFundMe.
No, not at all.
Really haven't helped by doing that. That just looks bad. So she had heartfelt appeals via television interviews, including Emma White, who told the BBC that Miss Bulley's daughters were continually asking where she was. Like, you know, where's all the money going? Where's all the money going, Dave? Miss White cast doubt on the police theory that she fell into a river, telling Sky News it was based on limited information.
She knows everything, doesn't she?
What's this? Miss White cast doubt on the police's theory that she fell into a river, telling Sky News it was based on limited information. She said, when we're talking about a life, we can't base it on a hypothesis. Surely we need the factual evidence. Well, if it's not there, then you can't just magic it up. You know, you've got to know this about the police. They're not just going to magic. Well, sometimes they will. They magic up these fucking stories. But in a real case, if there's no evidence, there's nothing to go on. So, you know, limited information, hypotheses have got to be thrown about as to what could happen. People were doing that about me when I had the car accident. There was a thing in the paper where they put my head on a geezer in a fucking shell suit and they tried to reenact the car accident because they was trying to come up with a hypothesis. I hadn't spoke yet. I'm still in a fucking coma.
Not taking the piss?
Yeah, they were taking the piss, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Taking the piss out of it. But I'm going to fuck you all.
Fucking hope not.
No, you know what I mean. Sort of theoretically.
Oh.
Theoretically.
If it's in my mind, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it don't count. It doesn't count. Oh. Miss Bulley went missing on the morning of disappearance.
My baby.
On the same day, Lancashire Police announced it wanted to trace a key witness who was seen pushing a pram in the area near where Miss Bulley went missing on the morning of her disappearance. So they now want to talk to a woman with a pram, and right, and a geezer who was walking about with a white fluffy dog, and they want your CCTV footage
That you've deleted.
This is all coming to a dead end. Like you're not. This is all for the pictures because it all looks good, doesn't it? Look, everyone's searching and look, what's going on? Normally this shit's fake. It all looks like, you know, action, doesn't it? Like this is so the search is on and if again, let me just say this again: if it's real and this woman is real, yeah, and she's gone missing, then I'm sorry, but there's something wrong here.
Does anyone know about the other story where they found a woman of her description in someone's loft? Did you hear about that? Or was it when I told you that?
Tell me about that. Tell me.
It was. I'm hoping someone in the chat because I just can't bother to look it up. But I'm sure someone said that a woman has been found in a loft in the local area that matches her description. But then I would have thought if it was her, it'd be all over the news.
You would have thought
already. So. I'm just hoping someone puts it in the chat.
Yeah, if someone's seen
I definitely saw it. Was it this
in the
morning
chat.
or yesterday? Hold on. Google Street Map on the house blocked out where she walked out.
What?
Anyone else server gone? No. I can't remember if it was this morning or yesterday. I got a feeling it was this morning. Might have been on TikTok. Willow, which dog was that? We've seen still images of two different dogs. Cops. Yeah, they pose and point in the picture.
Yeah, they do pose in them pictures. I know the press are there taking the pictures. It's not all done off a long lens because there's no blur to the photo. That one's a drone shot, obviously.
What is this? Yeah, something about someone being found in a loft, matching her description, but obviously it would be all over the news saying it was her, so it obviously isn't.
Workers from Specialist Group International.
But then who's in the
private loft? Private underwater search and recovery company February 6th, Miss Bulley's friends said they hoped that the help of a specialist underwater rescue team would give the family answers. Well, they have, and they've not found her. Surely that's the answer you want. You know, if you've got a specialist underwater team have been down there and not found her, that's a good sign, isn't it? You don't want... Miss Bulley's friends said they hoped the help... Listen, think about the psychology of what I'm about to say. Miss Bulley's friends, Emma White, who'd done the GoFundMe, said they hoped the help of a specialist underwater rescue team would give the family answers. So basically, hang on a second... Emma White hoped that the specialist underwater rescue team would give them the answer that they found her.
But she said earlier, when they said she was in the water, that was a ridiculous thing to come out with.
Yeah,
So,
on a based on they don't want your hypothesis. But the hypothesis is if she's fell in there, but then they've searched it and they've not found her. But if you've not found any trace of her in the water, surely that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But we've already been given the story about
the river's 3 foot wide long as well, 3 foot in depth. It's only 3 foot in depth. So I mean, can you understand what? None of this makes sense.
It don't.
None of this
It
makes
don't.
sense. I mean, if something's happened to, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
No, we're not. We're not
the
taking.
friends and the fella, geezer, we're
not even sure what he is.
I don't even know what he is.
Partner.
I got told they were only married for 6 months, and then you know what people like conspiracy theory. They're like saying, "Oh, he's
Yeah.
married her for an insurance job and all that." But
No, 3 meters depth.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, it's not 3 foot.
no, well, even that
3 foot in places. What? Hang on, 3 foot in places and then goes to 3 meters in depth. Maybe in the middle. I heard 3 foot
Yeah,
depth.
I heard 3 foot. I've seen that a couple of times on now. Think of the tennis ball she would have seen.
Fucking hell. Imagine how many you'd got back. Anyway, we can't get those out the stream though because that would disrupt the walk.
No, don't ever disrupt the
You
walk,
know,
Brian.
maybe if you'd have took the ball with you, things would still be all right now. It's just a
I
fucking...
want 100k
It's just a thought.
worth of tennis ball, please, for my dog. My dog only.
I like the way they blame it on the kids. I need the money. It's for the kids. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I'm sorry.
Outsider's point of view, it's either the mate is knobbing the geezer or the sister, and they've all come up with this concoction to get rid of her, or she's buggered off somewhere else, different identity. I don't know.
And it's all over the mainstream, and they're holding up the performance. And this ain't. Yeah. Everyone's holding up the performance. All the words are on point. There's nothing, not too much in it. He's fucked up by doing the smiling twice in the same interview while you're colour coordinated into the background. I'm sorry, but you have to look into these things because this is how the mainstream have got away with it for so long. They do these fucking setups and you all believe it. Yeah, like the geezer having his head cut off and all that. Fuck off on the internet. Years ago, I remember it and that saying, "Oh, they've cut this geezer." I don't fucking know bollocks.
Oh.
No, I don't believe you.
Where you go?
Don't believe you. It's the fucking freezer.
Oh.
Yeah.
The mate's banging the boyfriend, now the sister's in the way.
Yeah.
And that's why she set up a GoFundMe to pay the sister off to be like, shh.
Well, I would assume it's the mate Emma White.
Yeah, she ain't right at all.
There's something wrong there.
She's not right. Even that, you know, we don't take the dog out because, you know, like take a tennis ball, like it just ruins the walk. Like she's the one walking the dog as well. Why do you know so much about that
why you
dog?
got so much detail about the ball and all that? Like I
Maybe
said, that's
she's
why I
gone-
laughed and said, "Oh, we've had a conversation about. I can't take that ball with me anymore.
Yeah, but
why not? Oh, it's disturbing our
Sounds
walk."
like she's gone for walks with the fella, and that's what happens when we go out. Do you get what I mean? That's what I've noticed when me and the
bloody
me and
dog.
her husband.
I just want to get ragged on the
Oh.
chair. I don't
We
want the
should get rid
bloody
of
dog
that
keep
dog.
coming over for the fucking throw the ball.
All I want is his balls in my gob, not that ball.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what she's after.
And
she needs 100 grand to do it.
I've got to put my makeup on for like 8 in the morning on national telly because
But
like, I'm
she's
very
just come
distraught.
out of the club. She's been in the clubs on
With the
Saturday.
kids.
With the kids.
Got to keep it normal. Take the kids to the clubs.
It's all odd to me. Like if this shit ever happened to
If
me, I'd act exactly.
If he was 8 years old right, on a serious one, you was 8 years old, okay.
Yeah.
If you was 8 years old and your dad, good old Ian, when your mum's gone, like, we don't know what's happened to her, but I can take you to that youth centre club tomorrow if you want to go. On a serious one. I'm not taking the piss.
Yeah.
I'm on it as an 8-year-old boy. Would you really want to not be with your dad?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, you would, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'd be like, no, I want to be with my dad.
You're not 16.
Because I'd be scared that if I go, my dad ain't going to be there when I come home.
Yeah.
That's how psychologically, at that age, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, they're 6 and 9.
All right.
There's them numbers again.
But
it's all very coincidental.
You know, it's all well and good saying trying to make it normal for the kids. But
that's the problem that I've got. Because everything is getting blamed, not blamed, but all of the emotion that anyone's supposed to feel is getting laid on the kids. Of course they miss their mum, but he ain't mentioned it once. Not once. And then smiles, because that's all we got. I'm telling you, man, that was fucked up. I ain't no body language expert, but
that's.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong there, and it's all going to turn on him soon.
I know.
And it could all be made up.
Thinking of being that age, if I knew my mum had gone missing, and then my dad's like, "Do you want to go to the club? Get a bit of normality back." I'd be like, "No, because if I come home, you're not going to be there." That you would cling on to your dad for dear life because you'd think
if your mum's gone and this scenario's real,
yeah.
Your
dad's going to find your dad is the first point of call for your mum going missing. And you know what? What come up that I thought was weird. Why did he film his kids saying, "Oh, them helicopters are looking for mummy"?
It's all again.
Do you remember?
It's all the emotion, heartstrings pulling on the kids. Oh, I bet them kids are going for it. Of course,
That's what I'm
going to
saying,
think.
yeah.
No. And when they overdo that,
and
then everything else is a dead end. I'm sorry, but put it this way, there's a bigger picture going on there, no matter how you look at it, because of the mainstream coverage that it's getting. Yeah, like I said, we get 150 to 200,000 kids go missing a year.
Shit.
We're not getting any of that publicised. But then we get this, everyone's coordinated with the background, no one is acting human like a human being would, and this is the problem. It's TV world. And do people lie like this in that world? I'm sorry to say it, but yes, they fucking well do. All their lives are false in that world. That is all people in that world know. A false life. Putting on face. And all those people that I see being interviewed there, so far, I ain't looked at the parents properly yet, but everyone's putting on face.
Sister.
Yeah, and it's all, the kids, because I've got 2 little girls there. Not you, I'm missing her. I want to know where the fuck she is. To be honest with you, I'd probably be going a bit more about me than fucking anyone. Do you know what I'm saying? About the kids and that. I'd be like, I want to fucking find out where she is and that. And then you'd remember, oh, fuck yeah, the kids miss their mum and that as well. It'd go that way round. In reality.
Priority, isn't it?
In reality, it would go like that. It would go like that.
Why does the picture look different? Yeah, because the thing is, a couple of people like conspiracy theories are saying like it's an insurance job and she's disappeared somewhere, but she's so
it's not impossible.
Yeah, but she's so selfie that she ain't going to be able to go anywhere without being recognised now.
And
so I don't think that is the case.
Did I read she's a mortgage advisor?
Yeah, it's on that Facebook thing I showed
so
you. Yeah.
her and her bloke, he could find out a lot from her about stuff, and in the background think to himself, well, hang on, mortgage got like I'm sure there's clearly.
I think it's him getting dollar out of her. I don't think she's.
How long have they been together? Do we know that?
Someone told me they got married 6 months ago, but then partner, wouldn't you say your wife? I don't know. I know some people say things differently. Like I say, like you're my geezer. Like not everyone says that. I do. Like, but like you say bird. Like, but not some people are like, oh no, it's my girlfriend. That's my whatever. Fuck off. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But
it's my bird.
That's.
I know. There you go. But I'm a.
Yeah, but that's where
you can't go around being sorry for your interpretation, how you talk all the time, because you're brought up in certain areas.
I know,
you can't, so fuck off.
But some people do call their marital other half as a partner.
Yeah, a lot of people are punchy like that. You're my partner. That's partner. Oh, your partner. Fucking hell, I bet you're fucking brilliant in the bedroom. Oh, come here, my partner. Let me kiss your breast.
Come on, Jasper, he's talking to you.
Oh, Jasper.
But do you get what I'm saying? Like, they could well be. Are they, right, okay, just go up to this truck. Guys, does anyone know if they were married?
Yeah.
Can we
Do
just
we know that?
Can we just clear this up? Are they married?
Can we
Have they
get-
just got kids?
Yeah.
Are they
What's the deal?
living partners? What are they? They're putting through laws. Phone taken off her. And we sit.
If someone had taken her,
No.
people are a bit savvy now. So in a real one,
Not married. Thank you, Wobbler.
Right, she ain't fallen in the water.
No.
Right.
No, not married.
Not married.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All
Thank you
right.
for that. Right.
All
Does
right.
anyone know how long they were together for?
Mm.
I'm just trying to paint a picture of
Yeah.
what we're dealing with here.
12
What did you-
years together.
What, and you said the kids are what, 8 and 9? No,
Part-
7 and 9?
Partner, not married.
Right, okay, cheers, Kitty.
12 years together.
Okay.
They've been together
Right,
12
cheers,
years.
Broken
All right,
Angel.
nice one.
Okay. Right, cool. All right, okay, so they definitely weren't married, hence why you say
Unmarried.
partner.
All right. And they got kids, so all right. We'll just get a fix on the official story. 11 years now. Well, if it is 11 years, there's that fucking
12
number
is
again.
free. False flag. Ms. Bulley. But not everyone takes the name, though, Tony. You've got my name anyway.
I've got your name as my middle name. So you're right there. Miss White cast out on the police's fear that she fell into a river. Why is
More
she
than likely
cast
all
out
actors.
on that?
And we still don't know how long it was when her phone at 9:33 was the last activity. When did they say she went missing? Not his children. How though? If they were together 12 years and the kids are 9 and 7, so she's obviously been a bit of a dirty girl.
Oh.
Nikki's always right.
Oh.
That's correct, Tony.
Oh.
Yeah. That's Kitty saying it. How can they not be his kids?
If
But
they were
together. That's exactly what I just said.
Exactly.
Vicky. Yeah, that's exactly
Right,
what
now,
I said, Vicky
now we're
Peters.
fucking getting somewhere. Now
Vicky-
we're getting somewhere.
Say hello to Vicky Peters. She's just
Hello,
joined us from
Vicky
Instagram.
Peters. Hello,
Bless
Vicky
her.
Peters. Thanks for coming
Right,
over from
sweetheart.
Instagram.
I've
Thank you. It's
heard
better
one of
over here.
his
Come
kids
over
in-
here. Don't do that upright shit. You know what I mean?
Well, you're verified on there, so be happy.
Hello.
I love Instagram. Hello.
I love
Hello.
Instagram. Love Elon Musk.
Hello.
So musky.
I'll tell you what you should do without diverting too much. You should go live on TikTok because you've got fucking stupid amount of followers on there.
Do you know how many followers I got on there?
You should go
I've only got
live.
33,000.
You should go live and get them to join you.
There's that number again. Just get to 34 and we can get rid of the rumours.
All right, when you get to 34, go live on TikTok and get them to come over to YouTube because they don't know you're here.
All right, I'll let them know. See, I'm not one of them people that's like.
He's not that person.
I'm not that bothered. Like,
He doesn't
we've got
do
a nice
anything.
thing going here, and if they fuck it up, then I'll come back with a vengeance again. But
Do you know how long it took him to get verified on Instagram? 3 fucking years. Do you know how many times I sent your passport to them? I was like, really?
yeah,
But you're there, it's fine. And TikTok, you should be verified on. I don't understand.
Well,
it. I don't understand.
I'm back. I've got TikTok. I've not been
I'm
lazy.
back.
I've not been using it. She ain't dead. She ain't missing. Nothing happened.
All right, Amy.
Yeah, I mean, we got to explore
I said
these
this 2 hours
avenues.
ago. Not his children. A bit of bully.
Well, sorry, Angela. I didn't see
Didn't
it.
see it,
There's a lot of
Angela.
comments. Very popular at the minute. You know, very popular.
Can't read them all. I haven't heard they weren't his kids. What the fuck? No, I didn't. Broken Angel.
Yeah, but have you seen him say, "I really miss her. Where is she?
Yeah, no.
Where's my woman of 11, 12 years
Where's
who had kids with another bloke? I need to know
During
where
that
she is
relationship.
during that relationship. I need to know where she is.
That's a bit weird. That's very weird.
Been a bit of a bully.
It sounds to me like it's a little bit of revenge. Oh, Vicky says hello.
Hello, Vicky.
Bless. Hello, Vicky Peters.
Tell you
Take
now,
your money out
pictures.
of the bank, so it's okay on. Okay, said it at start, not his. Ah,
I ain't got any
hello,
money,
Peaky.
so I ain't got to worry about that one.
Sorry, Peaky Blinders, we missed that one.
Yeah.
Bullseye, see.
Said it at the start. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
Blame Brian. He's
Not his
I think
kids.
you should down your thing. You might shoot.
I will down it.
blanks.
I've got to have another.
Right then.
No, but that's a big deal.
That's what I mean.
You've got 2 kids.
You've been
6
together 12 years.
and 9, and you've been together 12 years. Who have
And
you
they're not-
fucked and had 2 kids with? And are those 2 kids got
Emma's
the same
fella.
father?
Emma's fella. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Oh, controversy.
Oh, could we get into swingers parties here and all sorts of stuff?
Keys in the jar.
He might shoot blanks.
Mm.
I don't like the fact that he laughed.
Probably with Sam Smith.
She's going to be in the new Sam Smith video.
I like Amy. Remember, people, do not say laugh out loud. It means Lucifer outlawed. Oh, lol. Oh.
Out loud, out Lord, our Lord. It should be our. Should be
Lucifer, our Lord.
Not my Lord.
Angela Galloway, what's she saying? Me. She's doing that. Me. Ran off back to Essex. Oh, she's from Essex, is she?
The ball is a
Just for
satanic symbol.
No empathy.
No,
Good
no.
night, darling.
No, boy. You're a good boy, ain't you?
He wants to get involved. No empathy. What was there from the book? No, and Angela.
No.
I heard him say her name. No.
Not at all.
Her FB. That. Yeah, but apparently her Facebook's been taken down now after all them screenshots of her. Now.
You'd want to leave that up so if
Right.
anyone can look at it and remember if they've
Okay.
seen her.
I'm going to ask one question. If I went missing,
Yeah.
how would you disable my Facebook?
How would I disable your Facebook? I wouldn't know.
Would you have my password on my email that I use? Do you see what I'm saying? How has her Facebook been disabled without her own person doing it? Unless,
Yeah.
I know some people do leave, so there's a thing on Facebook where if you pass away, you can leave someone else to log in and delete that. So like if my mum went, she could leave it to me and then I'd be like, look, I don't want people seeing her anymore. I can deactivate the account. She's 45 years old. She's not going to be thinking, oh,
No.
better let...
Who is when they're setting up a Facebook account? I've never thought of that in my
But
life.
how has her Facebook been disabled? How has that been disabled? Without, I mean, they might be that weird couple that we have both our passwords.
No, we might know.
We might look
He
in all
can't-
the time.
he-
Could do.
I think.
Could
I
do.
think.
But
I
that's,
think.
to
he-
me,
I think he knows the passwords, and that's part of.
that's the trouble she's in.
As part of it.
Well, you got to remember she's got 2 kids with another geezer. By the sounds of
He's
it. So-
disabled it because he don't want to go back and see that police to see that she's been cheating, which she clearly has because she's got 2 kids, 6 and 9. She's
Why
been
has
with
that
him
not come
12
up?
years. That should be coming up. That should be coming up.
And all right,
That should be coming up.
right. I've got to really try and word this correctly. The children aren't his,
Yeah, they're not.
right?
How the fuck did
So
that happen?
why are they not interviewing the children's dad? Because surely he on a normal one.
Yep.
I don't want to mention names, but if someone's got kids with someone else,
Yeah.
surely they've got a take on it because that's their children.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Why
what
this
I mean? I
geezer
don't
coming
wanna
into it?
bring-
Where is
yeah.
she? She's the mother of my kids, whatever.
Thank you.
Unless that's being controlled by the press for other reasons. You know, because these things should be coming out. You can't get a proper fix on this whole story.
She's wearing a children's charity. Someone else said that earlier.
What?
She was wearing a children's charity T-shirt.
What children's charity? Right, hold on.
Sam B, elaborate. It's such a shame we can't do the Skype thing, isn't it? Join us on...
We will soon. Just waiting for NDI to do a bit of an update on OBS and that, and we'll be able to do that soon.
You're
But
a good boy.
we won't be talking to dickheads, so.
Without sounding like a thingy, look at... are you going to be all right for tomorrow? No, we've
Oh,
just...
fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Yeah, no, we'll get off here
But-
soon.
Well, we can always pick it up
Nicola-
tomorrow if you want. But...
Nicola...
Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? Them
Bulley.
children are the father of 2 other kids.
Children...
Surely he's worried where she is for the sake of her
Charity.
children. T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Images.
5-year-old entrepreneur designed T-shirts.
Go to images.
Hang on, what are we going to here? What this? Oh, right.
There you go.
Okay.
The Children's Society.
The Children's Society. Right, so hang on a minute. This is bigger now. Now the mainstream media covering it. The Children's Society. Now we're widening the search. The Children's Society. We go there.
See, Mummy.
Right, the Children's Society UK. What we do. Let's have a look. Allow all cookies. Right, what do? What we do. We provide specialist support that empowers young people to make positive changes and rediscover their hope. They want a future they can look forward to, and we're here to make sure they get it. I bet you are. Working alongside young people, their families and community, we will not rest until another step by step we've created a society built for all children. Well, let's have a look. Right, you want your children with nose rings for a start, yeah? You want them in nose rings for a start. Young people come to us when they have low self-esteem. Already, I don't know why, but I'm getting Camilla Batman Jelly's Keeping Kids Company now, right? Them type of vibes. That's what I'm getting.
It's not good, is it?
Young people come to us when they have low self-esteem. Great, you get them when they're down, do you? When they're living in families who can't afford the next meal, the next size up in school uniform, or when there's no one else to lean on. Refugee and migrant children land in this country alone and look to us for guidance to achieve the life they dreamed of. All of these pretty beautiful words, probably covering up child trafficking. I would say so, yes, I would say so. We see teenagers in our services who want to quit using drugs or alcohol. Okay, so this is like Keeping Kids Company, basically. This is Camilla Batman Jelly all over again, right? So why is Nicola Bulley wearing a T-shirt supporting this charity, right? Why is she doing that when she's been with a guy 12 years and had 2 kids by someone else? I'm proud we support young people whose hopes and happiness are hanging by a thread, but have the courage not to give up. It's also philosophical and, it makes me sick because they want to supply children to the elites. They get them when they're down, get them ones with no families, vulnerable kids, and they take them to the fucking red rooms. Areas of work. Let's have a look here. All right, let's have a look here. Each young person we see is unique in the way of working with them through their most serious life challenges varies depending on what they need. From drug use in the home, landing in this country for the first time, or being forced to do things they don't want to do. We work with them when they're down to bring them back up. So vulnerable kids, basically, connect with us. Facebook. Right, so let's have a look here on their Instagram. Can we go on there? Children's Society. Why don't they have anything up supporting Nicola Bulley, who supported them?
Someone's put in the chat...
bullying in the UK?
Because of the name. That they think she knew something or found something out. She's been taken out.
Could be. Could be.
To do with him, though. It's blokes.
Could be.
Sorry, he's just not sitting...
Well, then that would imply that the friend knew this, and you set up a GoFundMe. You know, 100 grand.
Costs, yeah.
100 grand. Where was the 100 grand going? In her bin? In half in the other geezers?
It's weird.
All right, let me check out something else. Let me see. The Children's Society. Yeah, this is not good straight away. The signalling is there. Contact us. Locations. Children's Society. Oh, we got one quite local to us, have we? George Lane. Is that Woodford? George Lane. Looks like it might be. Ilford is over there. Victoria Park.
I'll pay £2 for this.
Children's Society. Let me do company check. Let me do a company check.
You need to do that on him and her, but
Yeah.
I think you need to do that tomorrow. That's going to be another video.
Here we
trust
go.
me.
The Children's Society Services Limited. That's got to be it, isn't it? The Children's Society.
Apparently she was the village bike. Fucking hell.
Oh, dear.
Undercover cops who fucked up.
Right, what we got here? Accounts for the Children's Society. Is this the right one? The Children's Society Services Limited. Is this it? White Cross Studios, 50 Banner Street, London. Sounds about right. Accounts made up to... Right, so give me all the fucking directors and that. Follow this company, final history, people. Here we go. Here we go.
You hear that?
We've got the helicopters on us. Can you hear that, people?
It's fucking loud.
Her kids adopted?
What?
Her kids adopted? What, both of them?
Miss White said he was well recognised. What happened to being well liked?
Miss White said he was
Yeah,
well...
Emma, he was well recognised. They, to be fair, that Emma and him use very weird words.
Yeah.
It was... If
Yeah.
you ever go back to it, at the beginning of it, she goes, yeah, let me take you back to yesterday. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
And there was no point to it, really.
She's old enough to have MySpace, and I bet no one has tampered with it, as everyone has forgotten about it.
I think they'd have checked any social media. She knew something like Jill Dando. Well, we're looking at the charity here now. Alistair Christopher
London. No.
Giles, yeah, London, 17th September 2015. That was a good year for all this. Elizabeth Ann Walker, 1962, active, appointed in 2016. Paul Hugh Gilby. Right, it's all London. It's all London.
And where's she based? But they're saying she's from Essex, but she lives up in where?
Wasn't it Lancashire or something? This is all
Lanka.
happening. Is it? Or is it more? Victoria House, 64 Paul Street, Combined Secretarial Services. Damien Francis Allen. Allen! Combined nominees. Stephen George Connor, that's a 1950, British Nationality Occupation Director for Children and Young. That don't sound fucking good.
Oh dear.
Dara De Burka, 1965. No. Valerie Floy, Chief Operating Officer.
Kitty says
59.
check Ernest and Dot Bulley, Essex Fright Services Limited. That's must got to be the parents.
All right, we'll look at that in a sec. Christopher John Nell. I'm just having a look. Claire Knight, 1966. She's got the 3 6s in her. She'll be high up, this bird. She'll be high up. Resigned. She's had enough. She's had enough of the 3 6s. She's off.
Fucking hell.
I'm full up on adrenochrome. I'm off. I couldn't take another drop. What else we got? Penny East Nichols, appointed in 2002, May 1951. So it's another person. Look, the ones that have been cracking on, they've resigned. Stephen Richard Porter, 1962, UK Company Director. Thompson, 1948. 1940. You're resigned. He's had enough adrenochrome. Combined Secretarial Services. Right, that is the amount of people that are running the Children's Society Services.
Good boy.
It's proxies, children.
Good boy.
What is a sheer lope, suspended, dead, sacrifice. Caravan park. Historic abuse scandal. The charity was implicated in abuse arising from its role in facilitating the migration of 3,700 children to Australia, Canada, and Rhodesia, Zimbabwe. We all know that symbolises children's abuse. Don't miss that. England cops at the tops above my house every night. Hang on, we got to go down. 666, adrenochrome. Weeping, that's my fault on it. They want the children. Oh.
So they're not to be.
Hello, Jasper.
Got to be careful with wireless, haven't you? He's a
Going
good
on nights, boy. Going on nights.
Yeah. You want to go in, don't you? He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, do you know what? Better put the
Because he's a good boy.
whack the heater back on Isla. She must be getting
I
a
think
bit
you
cold.
better, because we've got to get up tomorrow.
Mm.
We could always pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we better leave it there. But let's do some digging on this
Why?
Children's Society. There's a reason she's up there in that top. If this is all coordinated, then there's a reason for these pictures. Yeah.
If anyone has something on this that they feel like we should look into, maybe tomorrow, either message on his Instagram.
He don't look right to me.
He said that the other day.
He don't look right.
Or BHTV on Facebook. And if you've got any links that you think we've missed on here, I'll show them tomorrow. So do the Facebook or the Instagram, and I'll forward them to you. And if you think it's worth looking, because there's been a load of messages that we've missed that's relevant to this. So if
we'll
you
get
think,
them when we go back and look.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't got a black and white message.
Oh, checkered
No,
board.
No, it's not that.
Oh, it's
3
not that.
days ago.
False alarm.
Well, we've had the
Hold on.
we've had the 33.
That's her. Is that his hat
Well,
that she's wearing?
what she's wearing. I don't know.
Just saying.
No, she's got another one on.
No,
here.
but look, that's the same colour as the one he. I'm just
There's
saying.
there's a lot of woolly hatness between the
just
pair of them.
saying.
I'm saying that.
It's very cold where they are. By the
What's she
fit.
doing there? Look, she's there in. What
This
dog's
is what I'm
this?
saying. That's the same dog.
Is that the same dog?
But this is what I'm saying. That work page that's been taken down. How when you haven't got her login? That's the kind of picture she posted. A picture like that, a dog of it walking on his own, and the area she was in.
Where's the geezer? He's been with her
he
12
works
years.
at
Why
home.
ain't he there? Why ain't he never there?
I don't know. But yeah, if you've got any info that you think we've missed, then send it. Because I don't think your comments are.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one
I'll
thing
tell
that you
thee.
can Google. The Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh gosh. Oh, that was the
picture.
other thing. Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
That's
then.
one of them.
Yeah.
And also the Too Strong podcast. If you
Yeah.
don't know what that is, get on there, go over and subscribe to these guys. It's Corey and Marlon, the Too Strong podcast.
Hello, Cool J and Craig David.
I did drop a message to them on the comments there.
Did they go back
Because
to you?
they've had a guy. That's what I wanted to play, people. They've had a
Oh,
guy.
yeah, you did. Yeah.
Send them a video, and this guy, for me, he's an English guy, and he feels a bit like a Paul Le Man type character, and he's got a mask on, and he sent this video to the Too Strong podcast, and he's talking shit. And I wanted to, because I watch the Too Strong podcast, I like them too, yeah. I think they're real. I don't think they're corruptible. I think I've been quite surprised by their podcast because they're good, man. I like them. I trust what they say. I think they're real people. So go over and subscribe to that Too Strong podcast and have a look and check out some of their videos. I sent them a message because they played a video of this guy and he seems like a Paul Le Man type character. Wouldn't surprise me if he was out of the same camp as Bill Maloney and Puddick and Wedger. And he was talking about being abused by Ghislaine Maxwell, met her in a park, went back to her house, he was drugged, she was riding him really hard, he was handcuffed to a radiator and all sorts of mad shit. And I'm like, nah, man. No. This is some bollocks. I think this geezer sent them a video because they've seen in the comments, because they're monitoring me, that I've sent a message to Too Strong saying, if you want to talk about Ghislaine Maxwell, have me on the podcast and I'll tell you what I know. And
And I got back to you.
I don't know yet. I haven't checked. I haven't looked or anything. So I'll have a look into that.
If
they do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I still I enjoy their podcasts anyway. They're all right, them two. They really are. It's a two-strong podcast, and go and check it out and subscribe. Honestly, it's worth it. Once you get to know these two cats, they're all right, man. They're cool. And what was the other thing?
Sam Smith, eBay, and Living Our Best Life.
eBay links are up for eBay in the description.
All my links.
Anything over there you fancy buying and that, it's going to help us out over here. Got 2 cameras up. They're going to run out soon, so we've got till Friday if anyone's interested.
Friday.
Yeah, you got till Friday.
And someone having a dig at me about the price of me putting it up on eBay. Not that it's got anything to do with you.
Yeah.
eBay take a percentage. So for B to clear his amount of debt, they had to go up for a certain amount because eBay take 12%.
Yeah.
So for whoever that idiot was that was running around all of your E17 Brian Harvey group saying that I was a money grabbing whore, slag, whatever, that's the reason why it went up for that price. So shh.
Yeah. And they're brand new and they're worth it. So shut your mouth.
Just fuck off. I'm sick of people, man.
And on that note,
anyway, have a cheery one.
We're going to play this. But we can't hear it.
Oh, can you not? Are we off?
We can't hear it.
Good night.
You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. 2023, welcome to the saga. Shit on YouTube made me spit out my lager.
I know you heard about that shit, it was rank, bro. Can't catch man rocking Balenciaga. Nice right in our face, they ain't hiding it.
Sniffing little kids' hair, that's a Joe Biden thing. No one that was there ever said shit.
I would've got locked attempting to pie him in.
I can't sit back and watch that cinema. Really, bro?
That make my heart get chillier.
No one ain't saying shit's getting sillier.
Why the fuck they trying to normalise pedophilia?
Catching nuts ran away and I'm clapping him.
Tapping him.
Don't like this shit that's happening. Fuck the government, bitch, I ain't backing it.
Death to all of them pricks, child trafficking.
Epstein trafficker. 2 kids and a prince as a passenger. Lolita Express to the massacre.
Abuse on a plane with a lady Ghislaine. What's the matter, bro?
We're going deep in the ocean like Terramar.
Drag Kid Desmond?
Yeah, that's the era now. 1990s, weren't like this.
Like this. Got man trying to twerk like this.
Like children paid for in cabinets from Wayfair.
Not right now, you're gonna find that in Mayfair.
Social services act like they pay fair.
Look who they're hiring in little kids daycare.
They're moving malevolish. Be careful next time when you make a wish. Help the children you never did. Keep your foundation of empty fucking nuns.
Nuns.
You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nuns. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. I went through the secret door, guess who? I state bare facts, it's not a dead tune. I looked in her face, Ogilvy Maxwell.
Should have been Prince Andrew in the river. Try fuck with me and I'll expose it.
She don't speak true, Daniela knows this.
Fuck your symbols, cunts and your checkerboard.
And you can jump off a cliff with your poses.
I've had a sex tank, no man, I'm a chick. Don't give a fuck, you was born with a dick.
We can't say that, it's transphobic. I fucking say what I like, you gonna suck Pike's dick, you cunt.
You made it legal to give kids a sex change.
You can't stop us. Oh yes we can. He's a nuts, fucking nuts, bacon nuts. He's a bacon, he's a nuts, fucking nuts, bacon nuts. He's a bacon. These man's life should be actually void. It's a rap, G. Aaron Carter just died.
He's a bro, yeah, you know Nick from Backstreet Boys.
Was abused by the manager who made him his toy.
Lou Pearlman, that was the manager. They're usually the ones that's raw that will abuse their power, so watch cause they'll damage ya.
No bulky, that's why scavenger. Did you pay Andrew Cash? You know what I'm talking about, Andrew Ash.
I don't feel what you man do. If it's up to me, you get burnt like a candle. Murdoch is still beef, I'm not backing.
Old piece of shit needs whacking. What about the telephone hacking? Fuck
fuck the band, cause they all took drugs. Like, come on, got the sacking. Same people that hacked me, hacked Millie Dollar. News of the world, move Fowler.
You know, Comrade Brown or Kellaway. Can you move from me, please get the hell away?
How come Millie got supplied to the Ellie?
Be by both, we're connected to police. Yeah, know about the murder. Got nicked 8 years later, this shit's hard to believe. Let's talk about Virginia Dufresne, she's no different to Andrew, that bitch is a fake.
The picture they took with the both of them had you fool, but I clocked it from day.
Got man cross, but you're going to hell still. Don't believe that bitch got paid 12 mil.
And it's fire for all of you nonces. Pussy hoes need to know how a jail feels.
Nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Oi, nonce. You better leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. You better leave them kids alone. Put on my child skin shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in a land where the skies are blue, in the middle of little St. James. Everybody was happy, try to make someone go down on me. Yeah, I got a first class ticket, and I got it from Jeffrey Epstein. They were trafficking victims, drinking all the blood from kids they steal. They were walking on dead kids, adrenochrome cocktails after the meal. Bacon. He's a nonce, fucking nonce, bacon nonce. He's a bacon. He's a nonce, fucking nonce, bacon nonce. He's a bacon.
Hi, my name's Ian Puddick. Anyone that knows me knows I'm very, very lucky for going out and finding leaks on things.